Newcastle Knights take on the Squeals. Let's get it. Let's go. We are on. Hey guys, how you going? Sit down, BKR Sport. We are here for the second game of the day, which is the Newcastle Knights taking on the Parramatta Eels in a game that isn't really going to get a great deal of juices flowing. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people probably aren't going to watch this game. Because they're two teams that are very much struggling this season. They are very much struggling. Obviously, we saw the Warriors, who are also struggling, but another struggling team in the Broncos just before, which put the Warriors back outside of the bottom four, put them actually up into 12th position for the time being, and jumping the Knights are in this game. But this game here is between two teams that are dead set around the bottom four. So it's going to be a slogfest here. It's going to be interesting to see how it does crack on. So let's get into the quick little analysis. We'll go through the team lineups. And we'll get into the chat and see what you guys are saying. So obviously, hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. And comment in the chat right now what your prediction is for this game. Now, the Knights, they come into this game in 13th position, whilst the Eels come into this game in 17th position. They are literally in last place. But a positive stat for them right now is that the last 4 weeks in a row, the team coming last has actually won their game. The Rabbitohs against the Titans, then the Tigers against the Titans, then the Titans against the Warriors, and then the Tigers against the Raiders. So 4 times in a row, the team coming last has actually won. So the Eels, that's a good stat in their favour. But obviously this game is at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. So the Knights, they need to get their season back on track quick, smart. Now, the ins here for the Knights, Kai Pearce-Paul, Christian Mapapalungi, and Will Price. Big in there, with the outs being Dylan Lucas, Jack Cogger, and Leo Thompson. You got the fullback, Fletcher Sharp, Daz's mate, get around him with Anari Tuala and Greg Matthew on the wings. Centres of Dane Gagai and Bradman Best. You go to the 5'8", Will Price comes in. And also, I just want to throw this out there. No, I'll come back. I'll say it now. Newcastle Knights maintain a halves pairing. Challenge impossible. Mission impossible. This team changed their halves every single damn well week. So we'll see how it goes this time with Will Price in the 5'8" and Jackson Hastings in the halfback. You go to the front row forwards at Jacob Saifidi and Daniel Saifidi, with the number 9 being Phoenix Crossland. Go to the back row, Tyson Frizzell and Kai Pearce-Paul, with Adam Elliott as the lock. Interchange-wise, Jaden Brayley, Brodie Jones, Matt Croker, and Jack Hetherington, with the 18th man replacement being Christian Mapapalungi. So the Knights are changing the halves pairing again. They're giving Will Price an opportunity. They've also changed to bring Crossland instead of Brayley. So Crossland's obviously their starting 9 nowadays. Losing Lucas is hard to deal with, but in the same sense, they've got Kai Pearce-Paul coming back in, so they're okay with that. There's just nothing really exciting about this Knights team at the moment, besides like trying to see combinations for the future. That's literally what we're looking at with Newcastle this season. They don't look like they could go on a run like they did last year, but then again, Callum Ponga is apparently coming back in round 20. So, I don't know with Newcastle. I just don't know. But there we go. That is the Knights team. You go to the Parramatta Squeals, Mike Asivo, Matt Dury, and Matthew Arthur, with the outs being Joey Lussick, Kalma Twilangi, and Luca Moretti. Go to the fullback, Clint Gutherson, who is the captain, with the wingers being Mike Asivo and Blaze Talangi. Centres of Will Penasini and Sean Russell. You go to the 5'8", it's Dylan Brown, with the halfback Mitchell Moses, coming off an absolutely stellar Origin Game 2 performance on Wednesday. You go to the front row forwards of Regan Campbell-Gillard and Makahesi Makatoa, with the number 9 being Brendan Hands. Back row, Sean Lane and Bryce Cartwright, with the lock being Joe Offahingawi. Interchange-wise, Junior Bolo, Matthew Arthur, Matt Dury, and Ryan Madison, with the 18th man replacement being Dejan Arce. I don't know why they named Junior Bolo as the starting 10 nowadays, the starting front row, because he never ends up being the starting front row. He always goes to the bench and comes on. So why don't you just name him on the bench? I don't understand the point of naming him as a starter and then bringing somebody else in to start for him. But this Eels team, they've got enough talent there that they shouldn't be in last. It's just as simple as that. They shouldn't be in last, but they are in last. And it's a real tough stretch to get themselves away from it. Their points differential is the worst in the comp. They're minus 121. Their points differential is worse in the comp. The next worst is the Rabbitohs with minus 112. Then you go down to the West Tigers with minus 105. The Raiders with minus 79. Then the Titans with minus 71. And then the Knights with minus 55. So, man, I tell you what, the Eels are in struggle city. But I do think the Eels win this game today. I think they should. If they lose, I would nearly say that I'm probably going to guarantee them for a spoon. If they lose, I still think the Tigers get the spoon. I've maintained it the whole season long. But I think if the Eels lose this game, it's pretty solid proof that they're deserving of where they are down the bottom of the table. And although they should be better, they're not better, if you know what I'm saying. So the Eels is a very, very important game for them. So I'm going to take the Eels, and I will actually take them 13 plus. I will. I got the Warriors game right with 13 plus. I did get that one right. I'm not confident in this one, but I believe it should be happening. It should be happening here because I think the Eels team should be 13 plus better than Newcastle, to be honest with you. But all right, so the ladder-wise, if the Eels are to lose this game, if they lose by 1 and the Tigers lost the Roosters by like 17, 18 tomorrow, then the Eels could still actually jump a spot. So the Tigers are on 12, the Eels are on 12, the only two teams down there, Tigers are minus 105 and the Eels are minus 121. So if the Eels are to lose, if they lost by 1, they'd be minus 122, so they would have to hope the Tigers lost by more than 18 points tomorrow to the Roosters, which is actually pretty doable, right? But then again, that's only if the Eels were to lose by 1 point. But more than likely, if they lose, they will be in last, more than likely. But again, the Tigers could get flowed by the Roosters tomorrow, so it's not even more than likely. It's probably like a 70-30 chance if they lose, they stay last. If they win this game, they would obviously go above the Tigers into 16th. They would go equal with the Titans, who have obviously had the bye, but they would need to win by 51 points or more to go above the Titans, because the Titans have minus 71, whilst the Eels are minus 121. So they have to win by over 50 points against the Knights today. So Knights, do us a favour. If you lose this game, if you lose this game, do not give up more than 50 points. For the love of God. You can lose it, just don't lose it by much, please. please. And that's the highest they can go. Everybody else is 2 points above the Titans and whatnot. So that should be all right. But yeah, the highest Eels could go is technically in 15th, but they would have to have a whooping to go there. Either way, though, if they win, more than likely finishing in 16th, Tigers in 17th the weekend. Now, the Knights, on the other hand, if they were to lose this game, the Rabbitohs have already had their bye points, so they won't go below them. They've gone below the Warriors already, so they would finish in 13th. The Knights, because the Warriors won their games, they're on 17 points right now. Let me just refresh to see if this actually has updated. It has not yet. So the Warriors will go 17, Knights are on 16, which means, yes, they will go into... let me turn this down a little bit. They will go into 13th, and that's the lowest they can go. Unless the Knights lost by 60 points, or 58 points. If the Knights lost by 58 points to the Eels, they would go below the Rabbitohs as well, because the Rabbitohs have already got their bye points. If they were to win this game, however, the Knights, they would go above the Raiders for now. The Raiders play the Storm later on tonight. So the Knights are on 16, the Raiders are on 18, the Dragons are on 18, the Cowboys are on 18, and the Broncos are on 18. Broncos are just in the 8 right now. But the Broncos' points differential is now 14 off that, so that would be plus 23. So you don't even consider that there, unless you won by about 80. But the Knights would go above the Raiders for the time being, because the Raiders have a minus 79 points differential, Knights minus 55. The Dragons have a minus 50 points differential. So if the Knights win this game by 6 or more points, they actually go above the Dragons into 10th position. If they won this game by 50 points, one sec. If they won by 50 points, they would go above the Cowboys into 9th position, who play the Panthers tomorrow. And like I said, they would have to win by about 80-odd to go above the Broncos. So the highest they realistically could finish is probably going to be... Well, it's probably going to be 9th, because the Panthers could give the Cowboys a good walloping as well, to be completely honest with you. So, yeah, aspire to be 9th, lowest you can finish is 13th. That's pretty much the summary there. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Eels. I'm going to take them 13 plus. I just don't want them to win by more than 50. That's all I'm asking for, Knights fans. I don't think it's too much to ask for. Please don't lose this game by more than 50. But I'm not expecting a great deal of people to be here today. This is not exactly a game that's going to get the juices flowing between two pretty low-ranked teams. But we do have the Storm Raiders right after this too. Eels are out in the field, so are the Knights. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here and get around it. Justin Lee says, who's scoring today? I will go with Mike Arcevo. I will say Clint Gutherson will score. I will say Dylan Brown will score. And I will also go Sean Lane. For the Knights, I will say Fletcher Sharp scores. I will say... I'm going to go Daniel... No, I'll go Jacob Saifidi. I'll go Jacob Saifidi with a bit of a crash play. Yeah, I'll go Jacob Saifidi with the crash play there, to be honest with you. But yeah, I have the Eels winning this one pretty confidently. McClellan says, Eels going to be the best, worst team I've seen. I reckon they can get it done today. They should get it done today. They are the favourites for this game, mate. They are. Again, no, this is literally last versus fourth last right now. Oh, sorry, last versus fifth last. So this is not an exciting game. It could end up being a good game between an absolute shit fest, but it's not a game that many people are going to give a shit about. It just really isn't, you know? It really isn't. If you're here and you're watching, you're probably here because you're an Eels or a Knights fan, or you just enjoy our content. But a lot of people will probably find better things to do with their Saturday night than to be sitting here watching Knights versus Eels. Also, why is Steve Menzies in the crowd? That's interesting. Steve Menzies in the crowd there. Okay. Ex-Manly legend, Stevie Menzies. Get around, Steve, man. Beaver Menzies. What a bloke. All right, so the kickoff has been made. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Knights get the ball and they'll bring it out here to the 10. If you're not a Knights or an Eels fan, you're a rugby league purist if you're watching this game right now. You are a rugby league aficionado. You're obsessed with the game rugby league and should be proud of it. Jeff Jackson says, how are you? What do Newcastle have to do to win today? Not suck is the answer. Not suck. Because both these teams arguably do. So, fit tackle here for the Knights. I'll get this ball here to the 40. Flurry says, evening all in Blaze Meister. Get around you, Flurry. Real Fan Sports, what's good? Hello, mate. What time is it for you? Like 5 in the morning? There's no way you've gotten up at 5 in the morning in Texas to watch Eels vs Knights. There's no way. I don't believe it, Real Fan Sports. There's no way I believe in Texas, United States. I think you guys are from Texas. You've woken up to watch the Newcastle Knights in an absolute blockbuster against the Parramatta Eels. I guess if you're a Tigers game, this game has relevance. If you're a Titans fan, this game has relevance. Rabbitohs as well. So I guess there is those bottom table teams that are looking at it, but in the same sense, like, go out and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out and have some fun. Go take your missus out on a date or something like that. Have the phone on, watch a bit of BKR Sport there. Take the missus out on a date for this game. So the Eels, Mitchell Moses will kick that ball up into the corner, high kick. He's going to be on a lot of confidence after Wednesday, so he'll be on a lot of confidence. Flurry with the $10 donation. Appreciate you, Flurry. Thank you very much. Says, can we please put who cares in the poll? I'm here for the stream. Hey, listen, fair enough. You know what? You know what, Flurry? We can do that for you. Start a poll. And thank you very much for the donation. That's a penalty to Newcastle. Penalty to Newcastle. Who will win? We've got the Newcastle Knights. The Newcastle Knights. Then we also have the Parramatta Squeals. Parramatta Eels, the Squeals. And then we also have the don't give a shit. There we go. I know which one Dazmate's voting for. There. There we go. There's a new poll. Logan Ball says, Real Fan Sport is the real rugby league purist. If he has gotten up, Knights here, left hand side, Bradman Best at the 20, Fletcher Sharp, go Daz, mate. Third tackle here, 13 metres out. If the boys from Real Fan Sport are in Texas waking up this early to watch this game, honestly, they're a bigger fan of rugby league than me. They are, 100%. First tackle, they're all Titans fans too. First tackle here, 1 metre out from the line. They go right-hand side to Jackson Hastings. 6 again. It gets up to Will Price, and Will Price is 4 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Parramatta, what the matter? Phoenix Crossland, Jackson Hastings to Saifiti, and he'll get taken down 4 metres out from the line. Third tackle. Third tackle here. I don't know what. Oh, Hastings just got an absolute. And 6 again. 6 again here for the Knights. 10 metres out. All right, Eels on the absolute back foot at the moment. Eels in the back foot. Hastings rolls it back to Crossland. Crossland off to Jacob Saifidi, and he's going to push. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think he's got there. No, he's been held just short. Literally a centimetre short. Crossland rolls to left. Jackson Hastings back underneath to Kai Pearce-Paul. And Kai Pearce-Paul, geez, the Eels defense is looking a little bit kind of how you're going at the moment. Oh, it's a knock on. Yep, that's a knock on there from Kai Pearce-Paul. Their defense looks dreadful, but in the same sense, like that was awful from the Knights. So Kai Pearce-Paul will knock that ball on. What do you mean you're just about to go to sleep, Real Fan Sport? Isn't it like 5 in the morning? Is it not like 5 in the morning for you? Oh, I'm 2 hours ahead from where I normally am. I'm in Fiji, so I'm 2 hours ahead. Time, I'm pretty certain these boys are in Texas. Time in Texas. I'm coming to Vegas, but it's 2:30. My bad. Still, 2:30 is a normal-ish time. But I'm coming to Vegas, Real Fan Sport, next year. So you coming? We're getting on the booze. We're getting on the booze, lads. We're getting on the, maybe I'll swing past Texas. Come see us. Because my mum's team is probably playing in the Vegas games, the Cronulla Sharkies. She won't be coming out with us. Oh, no. No. Because I'm not going to remember that night. Oh, that's forward. That's 4 parts from the Eels. Wow, we. Daz says, finally, Knights fans will stop crying about Will Price not getting a crack. Yeah, exactly right, Daz. And the thing that annoys me, right, is that it just sounded really egotistical and arrogant. Us rugby league purists, right? Us rugby league purists, okay? We know that most people don't know and don't watch the Host Plus Cup or the New South Wales Cup, right? So myself and Dane, Clarkie's Rugby League column, we obviously host the Titans Frontline podcast. And every week we get people saying, why is this guy not playing? Demand this guy. He should be coming up. They're not looking at his games. They're not watching him play for the Tweedhead Seagulls or the Ipswich Jets. He's not playing good enough. Right? He's just not. I'm not naming any players, but that's just what happens. And it's just it's a constant cycle of people demanding a player to come up that they haven't actually watched. Like, gee whiz. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. Second tackle now for the Knights. They're at the 20. Every week. It's 5:35 p.m. My nan goes to bed later. Thank you for letting us know the time in Sydney. Daz, I'm pretty certain everybody here. Whoa, the Knights have lost the ball. And it's Eels ball. This game is aiming up to be exactly what we thought it would be. Mistake galore. First tackle with the Eels and they're 20 metres out from their own line. Jeff Hagen says Newcastle looking good for now. I don't know about that. Second tackle now for the Eels, and they're at the 30. Playing some video games, getting ready for the T20 World Cup. Oh, true. There you go. T20 World Cup. Has anyone from Australia even really been watching that? I know we got knocked out and shit, but I don't think anyone's really been caring about that. Unfortunately for the cricket, it's just there's too much. Cricket for Australians goes from October or November until January at best. Australians don't give a shit about cricket unless it's between the NRL/AFL grand finals and the end of the BBL season. No one cares in February because they're thinking about NRL or AFL. Bradman Best here. Bradman Best away at the 20, at the 25, the 30. Bradman Best is still going here. Here's the 40. What's the defense from the Eels doing here? At the 50. Good run by Bradman Best. Should have a new job. So it depends on if I have vacay. No. You will be at Vegas, son. You will be at Vegas. Because then I will be ensuring that you stop talking this absolute dribble about being a Tigers fan. You know it's not happening. There's no way that someone is genuinely getting on the Tigers wagon. No way. We won 66-6 last week, buddy. Yeah. That was the first time in like 6 years the Tigers had even beaten us. Fourth tackle now at the 25. Shot the T20 World Cup is on during prior... Okay. Not reading the rest of that coming out. Fifth tackle here, 18 metres out even the line. Crossland gives it off here to Hastings. Hastings kicks it over the top. Good take by Tyson Frizzell was running through, but good take by, is it Panasini? I can't really see it. Sean Russell. Sean Russell with a great take. We had a bunch of Australian people join us, mainly Indians, Sri Lankans, and some English. Yeah, mate, cricket in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, they care about it 24/7. Australians and... I'd say the same thing with Kiwis. No one cares really, unless you're a real passionate cricket fan. No one really cares about cricket unless it's in that period of October to end of January. Because the BBL finishes end of January. Alright, so they kick that ball across to the Knights at the 15, and it will be an arrow Tuala. And Tuala, Eels look awful in this game, by the way. Like, the Eels look like a last place team at the moment. This is all Newcastle at the moment, and I'm telling you, if you're looking like this against Newcastle, it's an issue. Aussies only care for the Ashes. I agree, Jay. I think that this is something that you're kind of learning right now, Real Fan Sport, is that Australians love cricket, but it's really just Ashes. Like, Australians don't really care about cricket enough to, like, lose sleep over it. That's a knock on Eels. They'll be 6 again, Knights. Halfway point. Oh, no, tackle 4. Don't worry, it wasn't. So, that's a penalty, referee. What? They have a good penalty. You're kidding. Fit tackle if the Knights are the 40. Yeah, something you're learning right now, Real Fan Sport, is that Australians only care when it's Australia versus England in the Ashes, which is next year. And it'll be in Australia. And, mate, the streams here, they go off. We have a lot of English coming in and a lot of Australians coming in. They punch on the chat 24/7 for 25 days. 25 days worth of punch-ons. It's incredible. It really is. No, Flurry, say if it's cricket, I would rather eat glass. You say that, but you wait to the Ashes streams. The Ashes streams on this channel kick off. They kick off. They kick off. With Martin, with Wicket Need, you know. So it's a penalty here to the Eels. Apparently there's a high tackle. Someone's on report here. Tyson Frizzell for the Knights. The Ashes isn't this year, is it? It's next year, isn't it? When's the Ashes? Ashes cricket. Is it this year? Ashes cricket. When is it? Is it this year? I thought it was next year. I would love it to be this year. Yeah, the last Ashes streams were some of the greatest in the channel's history. Oh, mate, absolutely. Absolutely. You're not wrong. Where is it? I swear it's next year. Oh, no ball, Robbo. The old no ball, Robbo. The infamous robbery at the SCG. The infamous robbery at the SCG. Eels, third tackle at the 40. Oh, Cartwright's just flicked the ball back to Gutho. And Gutho gets his ball down at 35, third tackle. Yeah, I don't think we play England in the Ashes this year, man. I think it's next year. Oh, ball bounce! Fletcher Sharp knocks it dead for a dropout. Yeah, we definitely don't. Yeah, no, we play... Ugh. Who do we play this year? There's no way we play Pakistan again. We play Pakistan again? Oh, we got some ODIs against the English. No one's going to really care about that, though. We play Pakistan. Oh, Indian Test. Okay, that'll be interesting. Ooh, okay. We'll be streaming the Indian Test. Oh, man, that's going to be brutal. Dealing with the Indians during Australia versus India is... Oh, shit. First tackle over the Eels, 20 metres out. Oh, that's painful. Jay, good luck, mate. Moderators, good luck, lads. Daz, Jay, Sundos, Janko. Oh, boy, good luck with that one. The Indians are going to be fun. Second tackle now, 15 metres out from the line. What position is Storm on the ladder? They're 15th, cranky. 15th. Right hand side, try time, Blaze Salangi, super coach, hara para, super coach, hara para. Eels have been awful this game. How are they leading 4-0? Real Fan Sports says we're trying to do the West Indies series versus England next month to get a taste of Test before we get there. I don't know how many people will care about that one. The ones people care about the most in Test cricket is Australia versus England, Australia versus India, India, Pakistan, but they don't play because it's literally like illegal. It's illegal to play that Test series because of the dangerous... Have you learnt about that yet, Real Fan Sport? Have you learned about that rivalry? That's the biggest, most animosity rivalry in the world, but it's got nothing to do with sport. It just comes into the sport. Australia versus India is going to be very entertaining. Don't need the last part there, like ball sacks, but definitely will be entertaining. Flurry says you want me to come and punch on with randoms. No, they'll be punching on with you, Flurry. Don't worry. especially the Indian cricket streams, man. They don't hold back, mate. They'll hurt you. You know, they'll hurt you with... Oh, remember when Australia cheated against South Africa? You're just like, oh, shut up, mate. You guys have been known to cheat for decades. And Mitchell Moses gets a kick. 6-0 to the Eels with 26 minutes to go the first half. Got Talangi, Sivo, and Best anytime try scorers. Do you reckon it'll hit? Well, Talangi scored. There you go. Sivo, yes. And Brabham Best, yeah. I think that's a good one, Cranky. I like it. I like that bet. BKR telekinesis, activate, make Para drop ball. Well, they didn't drop the ball. They scored. I know he scored. Jackie Leach's Bakery was fun time, Sports Zone. Yeah, Jack. I can't remember the song, man, but that was good. I was in Fiji doing those streams too, actually. They were awesome. All right, so the Eels, they're going to get the ball and bring it out here through Makahesi Makutoa, who gets it out to the 10, first tackle. Langer Ball says, didn't Australia beat India like a year ago in some big cricket grand final? Yeah, the ODI World Cup. That right there tells you how much people didn't care about that in Australia. But yeah, the ODI World Cup final, we beat India in India as very heavy underdogs. It was very funny. Third tackle. Like, Australia-England is the biggest rivalry for pure cricket, but like, Australia-India is very, very up there. Again, India versus Pakistan is not a sport rivalry, but it just translates into sport. Fifth tackle at the 40 for the Eels. Real Fan Sports says, saw some of it firsthand at the USA versus Canada game. They had fans from both sides of the game and they were talking some mad stuff. What's that about? What, USA and Canada? USA and Canada fans are having a crack at each other? Surely not. Surely they wouldn't care that too much. Oh, unless you're talking about Indians and Pakistanis, and that makes sense. Second tackle here for the Knights at the 30, and good run by Bradman Best. He's really starting this game off strongly. If you guys are tuning in, we don't usually talk too much about like the other sports and whatnot when a game is on, but we just know this game is a bit how you going, so we're just talking about other sports and whatnot, but overall, Knights kick this ball into the corner. It's a good kick, good chase, good bounce. Good bounce. Oh, goes to the sideline, unlucky. So Eels get the ball at 15. America beat Australia. No, they did not. America did not beat Australia. Afghanistan beat Australia. And somebody else as well. Oh, India knocked us out of the T20 World Cup too. The quietest stadium in the world that day. Yeah, it was a great day, no, Jay. It was a great day. But see, not many people actually watched it. They just enjoyed knowing that we beat them. We watched US versus Canada, but there were Indian and Pakistani fans talking crap. Yeah. Knock on Eels, I think. Oh, no, don't worry about that. Second tackle hit the 25. Is USA beating Pakistan the biggest upset in cricket history? Oh, Pakistan's not that great in cricket, bro. Like they used to be. They're not that great. Third tackle here. That's not a good play. The ball. That's not a good... What? There's no way that's a penalty, referee. There is no way. That is a knock-on. That is not a good play. The ball. Do not give Offa Hangawi the out there. Do not give Offa Hangawi the out there. It's a ball plant. That is no way is that a penalty to the Eels. That is 100% a knock-on against Offa Hangawi. That is a ridiculous call by the referee. No way. No way. But USA beating Pakistan the biggest upset in cricket history. Oh, jeez. I don't know what else. I don't watch enough cricket to kind of know the big upsets. Honestly, Australia versus India in India in that ODI World Cup final could be the biggest upset in cricket history. It could be. But based off of names, I guess USA, Pakistan, yeah. Third tackle here at the 20, but Pakistan aren't as good as you think. Third tackle here at the 20. We did a vlog and Non-P and I met for the first time, so it was fun. Well, there you go. Left hand side. Makasivo. Sivo. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he's got this. This is very, very close. They've gone up as a no try. This is very, very close. Yeah, exactly right. Could be a lot of penalties. That was one, Seb, wasn't you? 100% right. So, Makasivo. You got Fletcher Sharp there holding the ball. Really strong here from Sivo. Safi, need to see more from you in regards to effort. Way too slow getting there. Sivo. Nah. Did he lose the ball? I don't know, man. This is close. Like, he's there, but does he lose the ball? Oh, is the ball... Oh, I don't know if you can see it on the line. I agree with the bunker here. Beautiful call. So, there's no actual proven evidence that he puts the ball on the line there. I think he probably does, but because the on-field ref said no try, They're going to go with a no try short, which is the right call, but it's also very tough on Parra. That was so close. So I think his own arm was under it, and then it comes down the second time, and I would assume that he gets the try. I think if they had a called try on field, they would have called that a try. Pakistan is a mess right now from coaching to captain to players, and I'm new. It's so easy to see. Correct. Right inside Moses, and Gutho's throwing the ball over the sideline. Gutho throws the ball over the sideline. Good defense there from the Knights. But the Eels are starting to wake up a little bit in this game. Definitely starting to wake up a little bit in this game. Oh, what's happening here? Favourite Titan ever go. Will Zillman, mate. Will Zillman. Jared Hayne. Jared Hayne. Jared Hayne, Bryce Cartwright, and David Shillington. And that wasn't Shillo, was it? Who was the one that came to... Shannon Boyd. Shannon Boyd. Gee whiz. Brocky Sports with the $15 donation. Appreciate you, Brocky Sports. As Titans win the comp, tell them louder, mate. You can't not win a comp when you're undefeated like the Titans up here. Knights here, right inside Frizzell. Tyson Frizzell at the 45, 4 tackle. But thank you very much for the donation, Brocky Sports. Really appreciate that. And I'll give it out. Real Fan Sports getting around Brocky. So I think you guys know each other. Brocky, so if you watch the vlogs, Brocky sits with us in the front line. And, that's going to be a penalty here to the Knights. There's going to be an escort there. Correct call by the referee. There is an escort, so it will be the Knights penalty. 15 metres out. Dylan Brown gives away a penalty. Cranky says, you want SP? What's SP? Edgebaggers is Jamal Idris. Remember how I told you before my favourite time of the day is timing you out for a minute? Welcome back. Sam Watson says, if in doubt, just give the try like our ref in the Wigan Panthers game. Your ref in the Wigan Panthers game is a muppet. Is a massive, massive muppet. Sports bet. No, I don't really bet. I haven't bet in a long time, bro. I used to get fully into betting and gambling and whatnot, but I stopped gambling. So, not really. I just kind of get around it with you guys here on the channel and whatnot. But no, I don't gamble myself. I watch too much sport, mate. I watch too much sport, and I don't want my commentary to be influenced by gambling. Saifidi will be one. Oh, he scored apparently. Or is it a strip? It's going to be a penalty. Yeah. The penalty of the Knights here. Penalty of the Knights, 10 metres out. 20 minutes to go to the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new around here. So yeah, I noticed as well when I was gambling that because I have an added investment and an interest in a certain result, it would take away from the actual overall commentary because I was too favoured on the one side than that side, if you know what I'm saying, or just in the middle. So that's why, no, I don't. I just sit back and enjoy it without the gambling. But you guys go for it, you know. So right-hand side, it's going to be Adam Elliott. Elliott here, he'll be 8 metres out. But you know what I mean, right? It's like you guys, when you're gambling on the games, you can't enjoy it to its fullest extent because you need a certain result for your money, right? Right-hand side, Will Price gives it off to Gagai, and Gagai's going to be 3 metres out, third tackle. Phoenix Crossland, that has to be a penalty. Considering they called the Eels one for the penalty before, they had to call that one a penalty. Jackson Hastings, that's going to be 6 again of the Knights. So yeah, for example, right, if you're betting on the Eels right now to win this game, you're not enjoying this right now because the Knights are there, so you can't just sit back and get a good read. Gambling actually kind of ruins sports. It's great fun, I get it, but gambling ruins sports because you don't get a good read for what's actually happening in the game. And this is why you see a lot of casual people who don't actually understand what they're watching because they're seeing it with like tinted glasses in favour of one team, and then it's always referee this, referee that, because they believe that referees cost them money when they really haven't, but they're just so blind because they're so focused on the one result, if you get what I'm saying. Hastings now left-hand side, Fletcher sharp, Eels actually intercept. Eels intercept there, Blaze Talangi, super coach. It's hard to explain that, but I hope you understand. Someone says, what's Jackson moaning about there? He wants to try what? Jackson's always moaning. Real Fan Sports says, especially as a creator, I do it, but try and keep the excitement neutral, but it's hard if you have big money on it. Exactly right. But like, that's the thing. Even if you put $10 on like a multi across the entirety of the weekend, right? Just a little bit of a laugh. At the end of the day, you're still, if I put Eels in the multi, then I'm still having somewhat of an active interest in that, and I'm not fair to the Knights fans because I'm probably going to pick out more of the referees' inadequacies in favour of the Eels rather than the Knights, if you know what I'm saying. So when you're a content creator, when you're a commentator, you do that. You look too heavily and too closely. Oh, Eels make a mistake here. Oh, Knights can pick the ball up. Jackson Hastings left hand side. Oh, they knocked it on though, the Knights. Oh, that's crazy. I thought they were about to score there, but it's a knock on instead. So you look too heavily at the... It's like when you're a fan of a team. So take the Titans, for example. I will obviously look more heavily at the referee being biased against my team and giving penalties 6 against to the other team. I will obviously automatically do that, just like you guys do with your teams. They're challenging this here, Newcastle. Don't know why. And it's the same thing with gambling. I hate it. Kills families. That too. There's no touch from penalty. Why'd they challenge that? That's stupid. Oh, there's the knock on from Talangi. Yeah, good challenge. That's a really good challenge there. Yeah, wow. Good call. Because Greg Martzu actually would have scored a try otherwise. Challenge successful. Good call. Doing well, brother. How about you? Get around him. Smoking Poppin says, good on you, bro. Huge respect. No, we do. Oh, I didn't know that. That makes sense because he always comes in to tell me to switch to a Titans fan. We don't need to switch you to a Titans fan because you are a Titans fan. Trust me, mate. Go and have a look at Gold Coast on Google and then go and have a look at Campbelltown and tell me which one you'd rather be. Go and have a look at Burleigh Heads and then go and have a look at Campbelltown. Or Coolangatta compared to Campbelltown. Sorry, guys in Campbelltown. I love you, but I don't. But I love you. So Knights here. They're 28 metres out of the line. Arguably a lost ball there. Didn't call it. First tackle here at the 28. Gives it off here to Tyson Frizzell. It'll be second tackle now at the 20. Call Strike says, would love to see the Eels win after how good Moses was in Origin. Well, I think the Eels need to win. Hastings to Bradman Best, and Best now. He'll be 10 metres out, third tackle. Don't forget, guys, we will be streaming the Storm versus the Raiders right after this as well. Brayley again. I keep looking at the 9 and just keep automatically going back to when Brayley was a starter. Tries on Will Price, the debutant. The debutant, Will Price, scores under the post with a great offload. I love, though, how he said, like, to the crowd, like, calm down, like, silence, and then just celebrated like crazy. Like, Will Price, on debut, scores a try for the Knights, and it will level the game up because it's right in front, too, so it'll be 6-6 any moment now. Real Fan Sports says, gave me an idea for when I do tell Non-P and have him root against me to create a controversy when I do bet. Yeah, fair enough. So Will Price will score under the post. How good. Great offload by Daniel Saifidi, by the way. But I just love, he didn't know what to do. He was like, oh, just calm down. Like trying to be that real kind of ice in the veins kind of deal. But then start celebrating like crazy. Look, quiet, and then just gets up him. Folks, you can tell who the commentary team are going for. I can't really hear them. Obviously, I can't hear it in this. I'm watching on the TV. Price try called it, mate. You called it, Sports Zone. You called it. 16 minutes to go here. Maybe that could give him an added advantage to actually selecting. So Steve Menzies must know Will Price because Steve Menzies is sitting next to a guy that is celebrating and they're showing on camera. Who was the guy? You guys would know because you could hear the commentary. Who was the guy they keep showing? Is that his dad? Is that his dad alongside? Is that his dad that's alongside Steve Menzies in the crowd? I'm not too sure. Oh, Leon is dad. There you go. We'll get around Leon. Get around him. Well, it's always good to score your debut try at home as well. This isn't in Parramatta. This is in Newcastle, so that's even better for Price. You know, it's just great to get it in front of your home fans. Great to get it in front of your home fans. Felt so bad the other day when I sent my chat over here to troll. Brocky was the one I started the bet with too. Yeah, like again, like it was okay. It's fine. It's just read the room. Like at that time we were down like 32-0 or some shit to New South Wales, and I was copping it from all those Muppets. And then I start getting a troll about that, and it's like, We won 66-6 the other day, bro. So, off the back of points, Greg Martzia drops the ball. Oh, no way have you made a mistake like that, Greg Martzia. No way has he knocked the ball on the second tackle off points. Oh, it's painful. Oh, he played with Beaver in the Super League. Thank you, Wilshaw. Trust the Manly fan to know that. Flores says, Eels said the challenge was too late, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I could tell before the game even started, the commentary was getting around the Eels because they were like, oh, this is like the best team ever to be last. It's like, shut up. Shut up. Yeah, we didn't have you up because the internet was acting up, but had planned to raid you and it backfired. yeah, it did. Again, it's okay though. Like it's not bad. Like it was just unfortunate timing. Unfortunate timing. All right, so Adam Elliott's going to have to come off here with a HIA. These mistakes will get us defeated. Absolutely, it will. HIA coming off for Adam Elliott. And it will be Jaden Brayley coming onto the field here. What's he going to play, lock? They put Jaden Brayley into the lock. Chat raids remind me of the early 2000s. Jay, were you here? You would have been here, right? I don't know if you're watching. It was the A-League, and we raided Sammy G. Do you remember that? And he got really upset, and then came and donated to the channel. He came and donated like $3, and then because the name comes up on the screen, he was like, you just doxed me. I want my money back now. I'm going to the police. And I was like, mate. Then there's Moses! Try time for Mitchell Moses! Try time for Mitchell Moses. I said, mate, thank you for your $3, but you don't get shit. But try time there, Mitchell Moses. He is on form right now, man. Mitchell Moses on form. He's not been fantastic today, but like he's got a good try there. Great try there. Daniel Bates says, Leon Price was the guy in 2006 who said he'd rather be on Blackpool Beach than Bondi Beach and got so much stick from the Aussies. To be fair, Bondi Beach is superbly overrated. But then again, what, you're going to come for me, Roosters fans? Go for it. But Bondi Beach is so super overrated. When you know all the beaches in Western Australia, all the beaches we have in Queensland, I could name you a million beaches better than Bondi Beach. But Bondi Beach is just famous because it's there. I could name you better beaches in Sydney, let alone than Bondi Beach. But also Blackpool sucks, so I don't even know what he's talking about. I get the point that he's making, but also like... No, I would not prefer to be in Blackpool Beach than Bondi Beach. Oh, man. Real Fans Boys, I tried sending gifted subs too. My PayPal was not working. I think you did, didn't you? I think you did send some gifted. Oh, no, I think you just donated. I'm not too sure. But either way, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We appreciate all the donations here, man. Definitely gets us through. So Mitchell Moses here from the left-hand side, especially with all that travelling and whatnot. And Moses makes a kick. 12-6 with 13 to go. I don't do Twitch, Sam. What Sam said still happens on Twitch, Jay. Oh, the raids. Yeah. It's like you do raids, but also raids are very risky, right? Because this is not having crack at Real Fan Sport or whatnot. They do it well, but raids are risky because if you're effectively telling people to go and watch something else, and they may not come back. You know what I'm saying? So your loyal ones will come back, but the ones who've just come onto the stream for the first time, they're going to go there and they might not leave. So you're risking losing viewers to do it, but also it's a bit of fun and a bit of a laugh and whatnot. But it is, a bit how you go. Seb Watson says, fun fact about it, but it does help out your friends and it does help out other content creators to get subscribers. I know on Twitch, I think they have a thing where it's like you can actually, say for example, when my stream finishes, you can then have everybody from your stream automatically go into someone's stream that you shared. Is that true, Sam? Is that true? Yeah, they have a redirect thing when you end a stream, but they don't always go, and yeah, it is a risk. So that's Twitch. Twitch has the redirect thing, doesn't it? I think Twitch does. 4 tackle now for the Eels, and they'll get this ball here to the 40. Seb Watson says, fun fact, Leon Price in 2007, he was banned for 3 games for squeezing Sam Burgess balls. I could have made a really solid joke there, but I can't. I cannot do it. I have to be responsible here on the show. First tackle here for the Knights. And they'll get this ball to the 30. Second tackle. Pebbles for a beach. Welcome to Povo Beach. Blackpool is great fun, but I'm not sure Aussies should travel for it. Daniel Bate, do you reckon that I'm going to think that Blackpool is great fun compared to, like Burleigh Heads, Coolangatta, all of Western Australia, all of Queensland below? Is it Mackay where you start getting crocodiles above? Shit, I don't know. Where do you start, for the Australians here, where do you start getting crocodiles? Is it above Mackay way? I know, basically, as soon as you go above Mackay, don't swim. Just don't swim in the open water. So it'll be Micah Sivo, first tackle here, 15 out from their own line. No, YouTube does... YouTube does it too. Well, fair enough, I didn't even know that. So if I wanted to, I could end the stream and send the viewers to somebody else that I know. Is that what you're saying? It's called hosting or rating. Well, there you go. When you set up your live stream, you have an option for a trailer and a redirect. Oh, fair enough. Well, there you go. Also, I can redirect to a certain video or to somebody's live stream. Or just all the above. Fifth tackle now for the Eels. They're at the 35. And Moses, it's a good tool if people actually used it, but not everyone's waiting right until the end, you know what I'm saying? People usually click off as soon as the game finishes. Fletcher Sharp at the 20. But yes, the raid stream is a risk, but we are trying to get a community to join other people we support. No, it's good. No, it's good stuff. You will find, though, Jackson Hastings. Short ball, Brabham Best. Brabham Best is away here. He's at 45. Here's the 50. The 45, the 40. Good run. He's having a great game, Brabham Best. 10 minutes to go the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Knights nearly knocked the ball on. Jackson Hastings here at the 30. Third tackle. You're going to find, and this is what I've found over the years, Real Fan Sports, is all the cricket fans from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, all that, they won't watch anything except for cricket. They will only watch cricket. Cricket. They'll love your cricket. They'll adore your cricket. They'll be obsessed with your cricket, but they won't watch anything else, no matter what it is. Penalty to the Knights. And I would argue it's not going to be a professional foul, but you could make the argument for it based on the fact that it is destroying the momentum, and it is, while the Eels are on the back foot there, you could argue this is deliberate for a late tackle. Great run by Brabham Best, though. He got found guilty of similar contact on another player in 2008. Should have gotten an 8-game ban, but the review panel decided contact was minimal. Well, that's just an absolute kick in the guts to the player that he touched then. What, are they saying that he's got a small dick? Is that what they're saying? Second tackle, minimal dick, is it? Second tackle here, 5 metres out from the line. Right-hand side of Crossland. Crossland now to... I can't even see who that is. Burry Jones. Out the back here, Jackson Hastings at the 15. Hastings gives it off into Brabham Best. Brabham Best. Good defensive tackle there by Will Penasini. Needed that tackle too. Fourth tackle. I get off to Greg Martz, who's going to run this one. Straight up the guts. Taking on 5 out. Fifth tackle. Rolls it back again. Jaden Brayley. Surely should have been a 6 again there to the Knights. They kick this ball over the top, and there's not a... That's a 7. That is woeful. That is absolutely horrific from the Knights, that fifth tackle option. And now Sivo's away. 0 tackle. First tackle. 35 out. That was awful. We already noticed that, but since we are a multi-sport channel, we told them either deal with it or leave. Sounds rough, but we aren't a cricket channel. We are a sports channel. You're going to have fun with all those comments. You know, they will. Matthew Arthur comes on the field, by the way, debuting for the club. Second tackle with the Eels at the 40. Enjoy that. I've gone through my fair share of it, Real Fan Sports. Enjoy that. Third tackle here at the 30. You can redirect it to anything that is live currently, so you can redirect to other people that are live or to a video upload that is premiering. That's cool. Fourth tackle now at the 22. Blackpool, the town, had a very bad reputation for narcotics users, was very much the go-to getaway in days gone by, simple at times. 6 again here for the Eels at the 15. Yeah, no, I know Blackpool's not exactly the safest of areas. First tackle here. They're in the championship, aren't they, Blackpool? I think they are. Who's got a drum? Since when do the Newcastle Knights fans have a drum? Also, they're stealing my chant right now. Oh, maybe it might be Eels fans, is it? Because Eels have a drum. Their drummer is awful, though. Like, the Eels drummer is probably the worst drummer in the league. But, I guess they do have a drummer. Because Newcastle don't, I don't think. I've never heard of a drummer at Newcastle. That's Ponga on the drum. Slappers. Get around Ponga. He's not back until round 20 on the field. Off the field, he's already back on the drums. So fifth tackle now. Fifth tackle, 5 metres out. Dylan Brown. Sivo! Has he just scored? There's no way he scored that. If he scores this is incredible because he should have knocked this on 34 times. Tyler took his drum. Tyler doesn't drum, does he? Does Tyler drum? Tyler's not the drummer that I'm talking about, though. I didn't even know Tyler drum. Sivo, he's juggled it with his right, with his left. He brings it back in. If he gets his ball down, it's a try. Surely he doesn't score this. Surely not. He throws it back in field. It's not played out by the Knights, though. No, he's throwing the ball backwards, but you can't tell me that the Knights have played at this. He throws it back. There's nothing wrong with that from the Knights. Well, no way are they saying that it's knocked on by Sivo. That's not right. No, that doesn't get knocked on by Sivo. Why are they saying that's a knock? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I think it would have been Knights ball the one, but like it doesn't make any sense because how would they say that that's a knock on? Real Fan Sports says, if big belief and they will support you if they support you. If we started chasing, then we would not have fun and content will drop. Hard battle, but we have to fight. No, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. The longer you do this, bro, the more you realise you just got to do what you love. You can't do what the fans tell you to do. You know, I appreciate every single subscriber and I appreciate every single person watching, but if you do what the fans want you to do, like, you know, I put out a mental health video the other week and saying, like, oh, I was struggling on some stuff and people are just like, oh, why don't you just stop filming videos like this and just do the vlog? It's like, shut up, mate. You know, like, you have no idea. 4 tackle here, at the 40. It's like, we have a great community here, an unbelievable community, but some people are just pieces of shit. Like, some people just are. Knock on from the night, 6 minutes to go the first half. Daniel Bates says, my brother's girlfriend's son did play for Blackpool for a short stint. So am I right? Are they in the championship? Sports says, you shouldn't really bring your drum to the away stadium if that is Para fans. Yeah, I agree with this. Talk to the Roosters fans about that. They're super aggressive bringing their drum in, but we don't care. Their entire chook pen has been crying for so long because we aren't allowing them to bring their drum into Seabass. The only club... Oh, they do a good job, the chook pen. They do a great job. But in the same sense, we are not responsible for your atmosphere. We don't care about Roosters fans' atmosphere in Seabass. In Allianz, go for gold, mate. We don't bring our drum. You don't bring in your drum here. It's real simple stuff. It's not rocket science. Warriors fans have a little bit of a cry too, but again, don't care. So second tackle here for the Eels, and they're going to bring this ball at the 40. Close to a dangerous tackle there. You shouldn't really... Oh, that's right. What the hell was on the ball looked like a bar of soap? I don't know. This game hasn't been awful. It's been dry, but it's not been awful. 4 tackle here for the Eels at the 18. Daniel Bates says, your other videos like that are very important, Blaze. Don't listen to them. Oh, no, I don't. I don't. Oh, no, that's so unlucky. Oh, the Eels knocked it on. And the Knights are away. Fletcher Sharp. Fletcher Sharp's away here. He's at the 20, the 25, the 30. Oh, good run, though. Jeez, this game's actually on fire in these last few moments. It's actually quite exciting. Bradman Best, jeez, he's been nearly my man of the match. He's nearly been my man of the match. He's been unbelievable. Gives it off here to Greg Martiu, and Martiu... Oh, he shoved off. What's that, Dylan Brown? Who is that? I can't see. That's why we love what you do, brother. The passion is what drives. Exactly right. You just got to love what you're doing. Simple as that. That's why I say to everybody, if you have the passion for it, then pass HIF for Adam Elliott. If you have the passion for it, anybody can do it. But it's just about being consistent and having the passion for it. Too many people just want to do it for the money. So we appreciate the donations and we appreciate the money here. And obviously that's what gets us to be able to do what we do. But that's not the core of what we do. It's a bonus to be able to live your life and be passionate about what you watch and what you love whilst getting paid. Left-hand side here, Greg Martiu! Try time for the Knights! Try time for the Knights. 12-10 with a kick to come. Try time the Knights. They get the try on the left-hand side through Greggy Martiu. Greggy Martiu just before half-time too. Throws a bit of a spanner in the works. Blackpool a third tier, League One. Fair enough. I think they were in the Championship recently, but just not now. So, yeah, Knights give it out to the left-hand side. The momentum really switched in their favour from that Fletcher Sharp play at the back. But Fletcher Sharp here again got the quick ball across to Bradman Best, and then he gives it across to Greg Martiu. And Greg Martiu too strong there for Will Panacea, and he gets a try in the corner. So, this is to tie the game up from the sideline here. Hastings, that quick pass here from Fletcher Sharp to Bradman Best was really nice, because if Fletcher Sharp had gone in, it would have probably not been a try. I don't think Greg Martiu would have ended up scoring, because they would have actually had the cover before they got the ball across. Slabber says, not enough Rooster fans at any ground to have an atmosphere. It is very funny. They are very desperate to shove numbers in faces and whatnot. But before they were getting memed for not having fans, and it's like, it was kind of fair enough. But nowadays they are starting to get a few more back. But, you know, when you're a successful team so consistently, it is very difficult to get a read. Right? Like, I don't know what Storm fans are real. I don't know what Roosters fans are real. I don't know what... we're starting to know what Rabbitohs fans are real. We're starting to remember which Eels fans are real, kind of deal. And you guys will get to that one stage with the Titans eventually when we start becoming successful. Oh, Hastings missed the kick. Misses the kick, so it will say 12-10 to the Eels, 2 minutes to go here. Point of the matter is, you have to see a team suck and suck badly to know who the real fans are. And people will go, oh, I hate being called bandwagoner. Mate, it's nearly horny to be called a bandwagoner, because that means we're good. I can't wait to be called a bandwagoner, bro. I can't wait. Can't wait. Real Fan Sports is exactly. Love when the haters come in and try to tell you how they want you to do it. But anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy the game. See you all later, chat. Have a good one, Real Fan Sport. If you guys don't know who they are, they're Americans who get around the game of rugby league and cricket and a bunch of different sports. So go check them out after the stream. Anyways, anyway, you're doing a great job. I'm still here. Appreciate you, Daniel. Even though you're a Villa, mate. Even though you're a Villa fan, buddy. I'm watching you. I'm always watching the Villa fans. Not as much as the United scumbags, though. So 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and Greg Martiu gets his ball to the 15. I almost did a nudie run in the street if Matt Arthur scored. Dear me. Gee whiz. Well, aren't we thankful, Andrew? They didn't score. Flurry says, my favourite is the Muppets who go the ladder. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, it's not rocket science, right? Like, to be honest with you guys, it's really not rocket science. They're like, why are the Titans on top of the ladder? It's like, mate, come on, man. Even if I'm not wearing a Titans beanie, it surely isn't rocket science. 40-20 attempt here for the Knights. Oh, no, Gutho's back. Nice. Nice work there by Gutho to bring it back to the 35. Well, this game has we haven't had a bad game so far this weekend, really, because the Warriors-Broncos was good up until the last, 5-10 minutes. Andrew Baker says, you love us, United fans. You guys suck. You guys celebrate an FA Cup as if you've won the Premier League for the 6th time in 7 years. Gee whiz. You guys need help. Very much coping. Very much coping. Oh, we won the FA Cup. That means we're the best team in the league. Oh, shit. Eels here at the 25. Nearly went out. 4 tackle. You don't go for it. You could consider a field goal considering it's a close game. 5th tackle, 20 metres out. You could consider it. It'll be 13-10 at half time, but it just means that if you get a try, you're already up by 7. Even if you miss the conversion. They're not going to do that, though. Mitchell Moses, Dylan Brown. They've got a chance here to score. Don't worry about that. Marcus Sivo. Great defence. And I'll tell you what, the Knights have done a good job, Marcus Sivo, all throughout tonight. We have more successful season than Arsenal. We got a trophy. You're not wrong there, Andrew. You're not wrong there. But with that being said, that's one trophy. Arsenal didn't win a trophy, but I would... No, I would say United season was successful, just not the Premier League, because you were awful in the Premier League. Oh, it kind of does weigh itself out, though, you know? It weighs itself out, because you guys did come 10th as well. You did come 8th, 10th or some shit? And that'll be half-time. That will be half-time here. So the Eels lead 12-10. Been a pretty decent game here between two teams that not many people are really going to care too much about. But overall, it's actually been a little bit of an exciting game. So 12-10 to the Eels at half-time, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And get around it. Get around it. Cohen Hinton says, I'm forever an Eels fan. I'll stay through the highs and lows and just have a good time watching footy. Yeah, I love that. Like, obviously, you've got to remember, though, that at the end of the day, you will always be called a bandwagoner if your team's successful, right? Because not everyone knows your backstory. The benefit to me is that I have my content that will always be proof there. But also, what I say to everybody else is, who gives a shit what anyone says? Even if it's me. Who cares what I say? Who cares what they say? Who cares what everyone says? If you know that you are a true fan, then you're a true fan. If you know, most people will look at teams and will become a fan of a team in their successful period. And it's like, if your team is only successful, then yes, you're a bandwagoner. Unless you're from that kind of area, and it doesn't really matter. But if a team's successful and is always successful, you're a bandwagoner. If a team is successful and then goes into the shit, and you're still a fan through the shit, then you're a true fan regardless of when you jumped on. You can jump on as a bandwagoner, but it's like United. If you jumped on as a young kid, as a United fan, you're a bandwagoner, but now they're shithouse. So it's like, well, now you're a true fan. That's the difference. Then everybody says, Man United, let's not go there. Shithouse. Jay says, at least the first half went fairly quick. I think it's because it's been good chat. It's been good chat, really. Like, this is the thing. Without their chat, I wouldn't watch this game. Because that's why it's good. The chat is what gets you through these shithouse games. Like just pointing it out to Arsenal fans, as my cousin is one. Oh, Arsenal fans are annoying, to be fair. They are annoying. They do act like their team is very successful when it has been 20 years since they've won anything. Has been a long time. Long time. Eels' defence has improved apart from Blaze, silly mistake of a read. Yeah, but you're also playing the Knights. Like this game, it's not like it's been awful here for the Eels, but it's also like you're playing the Knights. I was expecting you to win this game 13+. I don't think you win this game 13+. I still have the Eels winning this game based on what I've seen so far, but it's definitely not being convincing. That's for sure. Just to update the ladder here, it's not going to change much. You guys won't notice a change really besides the 15 games played for the Broncos. I'm just going to update this ladder here quickly. Wait, is that the one? 15, there we go. Alright, so the ladder doesn't change too much. It's just that down there, the 15 games played there for the Broncos, so everyone know how many games they've played. Because they lost. They lost. I know it's the Knights, but I feel the amount of ball they had, we should be down. I think it'd be about 50%. 7, team stats. It'd be about like 55, 45 maybe, at best. Mate, it's 50% each. The Knights have had 52% possession, you've had 48%. What are you talking about? It's pretty much even. Completion rate, 18 from 23. Oh, errors-wise, you've made a few errors. You've got a 72% completion rate, 13 from 18. Knights is 78%, 18 from 23. Time of possession, they've only had a minute extra than you. 13 minutes, 38 to Eels, 12:20. So 15 minutes of time where the ball's been able to play. Yikes. 107 to 94 runs. Knights have made 860 metres to your 735. Post contact, they've had about 30 more metres. Equal line breaks 3-3. Tackle breaks 35 to 11. Wow. Eels defensively is not good, actually. Average set distance is 3 extra metres for the Eels. Play the ball speed. I'm going to mute this at half time. Play the ball speed, 3.42 seconds to the Knights, 3.67 to the Eels. Oh, this is rating like a bottom 4 battle all over. This is 100% rating like a bottom 4 battle. Eels have made 19 more tackles with a 80.77% defensive efficiency. And the Knights have got an 88.17% defensive efficiency. 5 errors apiece. 4 penalties conceded, 2. This is rating like a bottom 4 battle. This is definitely rating like a bottom 4 battle. And that's the thing. Like the Knights, it's 2 tries apiece. It's just that Hastings missed a kick from the sideline. But then again, Moses got his kicks, so, Smoking Poppins is 15 minutes is crazy. Yeah. 13 minutes 38 time possession for the Knights. 12 minutes 20 time possession for the Eels. So 14 minutes. Because you add them together, 25. Basically 14 minutes of time the ball's been able to play. Fatima says, Arsenal fans only bring up the invincible, yet they had more draws and wins. What would both coaches be telling their respective teams at half time? Jeez, I don't really know. What you tell the Knights is you're in this game, you're at home, you should have the advantage. You're better than them. You've got more wins than them this season. They're last. Go out and do them over. The Eels, I just say to them, you're last. Go out and win, because if you don't win, you're going to be last again next week. You're a lot better team than being in last, so go out and win. It's just simple as that. You don't need to get too pedantic about like information. You just need to talk simply, because I can tell you, these players, all you have to do is talk. This is not an insult towards the players, but these players, it's very simple. All you have to do is talk very simply with them. Sometimes you have to get into their face. Sometimes you have to rip into them. Sometimes you do need to teach them a lesson in regards to who the boss is. This isn't a time for that. This is just a time to be real simple. Just say, listen, it's 12-10. Whether you're losing or you're winning, go out there and just adjust the game in your favour. You know, it's just, that's all you have to do. And if they don't, follow in through that, well, that's their problem. Because what else can you say to them, really? What else can you say? Players are very simple when it comes to these kind of things. In the back house, it felt like we were defending more, but maybe I was wrong. Well, you were wrong, because 52% to 48% possession. The Knights have had 5 more sets than you, but again, it's 52% possession to 48% possession. So, Cohen says, I wish that Super Saturday was on 9, because then I could watch it without having to pay for KO. Well, at least you got us here, Cohen. But, yes, obviously, it's not on channel 9 until, finals? I think finals when they play every game. Justin Barton says, Paula brother, still hurting from when your Titans smacked my Warriors last week. Schmack! Schmack! Love your work. Huge Jaden Campbell fan. Yeah, massive. He's unfortunately injured for the next week against the Sharkies, but get around him. Yeah, look, at least you guys got a good win today. We were watching your game today where the Warriors got a nice little sweet win over the Broncos. Broncos haven't won in a month and a half since Magic Round, so yeah, huge there for the Warriors. Needed to bounce back. I called the 13 plus too. I did say I thought Warriors would win 13 plus. Sports Zone says, which NRL fan base would you consider the most humble? I'll be completely honest with you, and I will say Titans. Like, I will be. And tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me who is more humble than Titans fans. Because, one, Titans fans, I don't know anyone who really talks shit. And says, we're better than everybody else, right? Because we don't have a reason to. We won't really know we're Titans fans until we're successful, I guess. So I'll give you a pass there, actually. And I'll take us out of the equation. Because we haven't been successful yet. So, Dane and I have spoken about this. Clark and I have spoken about this. I don't know how I would be when we're successful, and I don't know how he would be. I think I've grown up a lot more than when I was first starting the channel, where it was very antagonistic. Nowadays, I'm not as antagonistic. But it's the same thing. The Titans, we don't know yet because they're not successful. It's definitely like those Broncos. They're dogs. It's going to be a quieter fan base overall. It's going to be a smaller, quieter fan base overall. That's a good question. I'm thinking across all the teams. It's not the Eels. They are awful for it when they're doing well. It won't be the Tigers, I can promise you that. They win one game and they just shit on you forever. But also justified based on the fact that they've been bad for so long. I would probably go as far as saying maybe Newcastle. Maybe Newcastle. Yeah, that's probably who I'd go with. Fraser's Titans, first 82% completion rate, 5th in line breaks, 4th in short dropouts. Get around it. You guys let me know. Who do you think is the most humble fan base? Which do you think would be the most humble fan base? Daz, mate, if you think I'm going to say the Dogs fans are the most humble fan base, you are off your rocker. You would nearly be the least humble fan base in the competition, Daz. The Dogs would be nearly the least humble fan base in the competition, and I bet you could agree with me. You would nearly be the least, Daz, mate. Gee whiz. Andy Bagger says, I think right now you were correct, yeah. Oh, dear mate. Yep, Sam, get back here. Cohen says Broncos sold the bag last year in the grand final. Yeah, I was there. There's a vlog. If you want to go and watch my reaction, I was in the Panthers section. So it was a good vlog. It was a good vlog. I was there for the Titans women's game. But obviously, I also vlogged I was on the field too at pre-game and halftime, which was pretty cool. That was awesome. Mate, I tell you what. I know I was there, high-fiving the boys. They were all running out and whatnot. But it was a surreal experience to be on the field and see 82,000 people all around you and just to literally just look. Just stand. The Tina Turner thing was happening. I'm just on the field. I'm just looking around. I'm thinking, wow, there was 82,000 people just watching down where we are right now. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling. And I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. Jack Driver says, Suns are looking hot right now, though. Something's going right in the Gold Coast, but how good was the 1,000-day reign at Penrith been? Another 1,000 days, you reckon? No one cares, and that's right. Right there is proof why the Panthers are not the most humble fan base in the comp. Jack Driver, thank you for helping us out there. Thank you for proving our point about Panthers fans immediately. Get on the Sunnies. Sunnies are still 12th place, and they would go to, 10th or so? But they, actually, to be fair, they go above Geelong for the time being. Depending on how much they win by against Collingwood, they could go into the 8. But again, I think Geelong beat... Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Go Sunnies. Can't have the Suns winning a comp before the Titans, but go to Sunnies. Love them to get in the finals for the first time in their history. Logan Paul says, Prob Raiders or Tigers most humble? Tigers, no way. No chance. Raiders, I can get around. Yeah, Raiders I could get around. I'd say Raiders, Newcastle. By the way, guys, it's half time if you're just tuning in. 12:10 Eels. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Raiders, Newcastle right now for the long-term clubs. Like, in general, I would go as far to say Titans, but then we don't know yet because they haven't been successful yet. Panthers fans suck, Florey says. Fatima says, Christian, you take the piss. What's he said? South's the most humble. I'm timing you out. For a minute. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, Christian. You're an idiot. In your dreams, are South's the most humble fan base? We will see you in 1 minute. You silly man. You silly man, Christian Care. You are a silly man. You deserve that timeout, and you're lucky it's only a minute. Damon says, I'm humble as they come. No one's on our level. Thank you, Daz. Now, it's a Bulldogs fan for you. Suns are slapping the Premiers right now. Get on the Sunnies, Daz. I've always been a massive Sunnies fan, me. Up 83-51 on the third. Get around it. Dustin Buttons, what changes would you make to both State of Origin teams? New South Wales, don't change. Queensland, Fafita in for Jaden Sewer. No, Fafita in for... Yes, Fafita in for Jaden. Oh, no. I would go Fafita in for Kurt Catewell, and then Fafita starting, and you can put Jaden Sewer to the bench for all I care. But Fafita is the only one I would change. Blair Anderson, did we just hit half-time? We've been half-time for about 7 minutes or so. We're probably close enough to get into the second half now. Probably close enough. Do you get joy from timing him out for a minute like me? No, Christian Care isn't as... No, Christian Care is vocal, but he's not as vocal as you, so no. No, I enjoy timing you out more. Yeah. Gagai in? No, only for Fafita. For Foyda. I want a Newcastle Knights versus Penrith Panthers grand final. Jeff Jackson, that might be what you want as a Knights fan, but I can tell you right now, for 90 million people across the entirety of 90 million people, 90 billion people, no one would want to watch that. No one would care about a Knights versus Panthers grand final. If you want people to care about the Knights in the grand final, Knights Manly, that'd be a good one. That's probably the only one people really care about outside Knights fans. Knights Manly. Maybe Knights Broncos. You got a little bit of a rivalry there. Outside that, no one really would care too much. So like you said before, it's crazy that people want Tom out. Tom Dearden's not getting out. He will 100% be a 6. Daniel Bates is not sure about NRL teams, but a very humble fan base in Norwich City. They've been a yo-yo club, but their fans are very loyal and get decent crowds regularly. Yeah, well, that used to be us. That 100%. I'll tell you right now. You know this. I bet you all agree with me here. 20 years ago, City would have been the most humble fan base in the league. Unfortunately, now because of that success, you've got a lot of bandwagoners, and we're not anymore. I am, but the long-term City fans are. But I guarantee that anybody who's watched football, Premier League, for longer than 20 years would know that City, the core fans that we've had since before the takeover in 2007-8, were the most humble fan base in the league. Christian Kez, we are definitely more humble than Roosters. I think we can all admit that. Yes, I'll agree with you there. Oh, hey, moderators, Andrew Backhouse. No, I'll go do it. If Sam was here, he would time the shit out of you. I'm going to time you out 5 minutes, Andrew Backhouse. Jay, misspelt name of Fafita. Andrew Backhouse is just misspelled for feeder, mate. Get him out of here. Get him out of here for 5 minutes. So, second half has started here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, gee whiz, Andrew. Yes, gee whiz, it's not hard. Fifita. Not fafita. Not fafita. Fifita. Not fafita. Fifita. You know? Fifita. So, third tackle here for the Eels at the 20. And they'll go straight up the middle to the 30. 4 tackle. Oh, to the 25. Great. Slam dunk of a tackle there by Jaden Brayley and Adam Elliott, who's back from that HIA. Oh, jeez. That's a whomper stomper hit there from Hetherington. Jeez. Jack Hetherington's just knocked him silly. A 40-20 attempt. No, it's not. It's going to go straight down the guts there to Fletcher Sharp. He'll bring it to the 30, 35, to the 40. Oh, he's done over Penasini there, his ankles. Daniel Bates says Villa 2, but Birmingham City fans say we're the most biased. That said, many Villa fans are pretty arrogant. No way. Sorry, Daniel. Maybe you, but not Villa fans. I've seen Villa fans online, bro. I wouldn't put them in the humble brigade. Third tackle now at the 40. Mod slipping. Jason Zeb, you snitch. Mod slipping, mate. Mod slipping. Oh, good offload there. Brayley gives it out to Brody Jones. Jones gives it across here. The Knights are through here. They're at the 15. Still going. Hetherington. Jeez, the Knights are rolling here. They're at the 10. Hetherington still. And Gutho will actually get the one-on strip. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's lost the ball, I think, Gutho. No, good work there by Gutho. Just shoot the ball. I quit the Rabbitohs after over 50 years, dude. Flurry said, no, we've convinced Flurry to become a Titans fan. We convinced Flurry to become a Titans fan. Take that, Christian. Take that, Rabbitoh man. Logan Ballsack says, don't forget when Norwich came third in the 92-93 Premier League to them, then go in the third round of the Champions League up the Mighty Canaries. I mean, don't forget. I was born in 94. That was 1 year before I was born, mate. So it's going to be a penalty here to the Eels. Penalty to the Eels. Slap of a mod, Seb Watson says. Mate, he knows it, I know it, you know it can't happen. I need Jay to be able to keep him in line. And he knows it. So first tackle here for the Eels. They'll be 48 metres out here from the nice line. And also, Logan Ballsacks, how old are you? There's no way you would... What? How old are you, Logan Ballsacks? So right-hand side now for the Eels, and they'll get this ball out here to the 35. Man, how awesome were the 90s? Yeah, I was born in the 90s, mate, so very awesome. All right, so Junior Bolo to Moses. Moses now to Bryce Cartwright, third tackle at the 25. That was about 30 years before I was born. That's, mate, I think that was about 50 years before you were born. Four tackle now, 15 out. My twins are your age. My first comment was about to be they hot, but I was like, that's probably not the comment to be making. Eels here, right-hand side. That's a typical Australian male response, though. And they'll go to the sideline. Good defense there from the Knights. What can Lagan and myself say? We are ancient. I don't think lagging is, though. I don't think Lagan Ballsacks is ancient. No, I don't remember. I just can't stop talking about it as a Norwich fan. Because I would have picked Lagan Ballsacks in like an early 20s, like a early to mid 20s. Early 20s, maybe? Very late teens, early 20s, is what I would say, Lagan Ballsacks. That's like me flexing the 1954 First Division title Chelsea won. Yeah, well, at least you can go back to that, considering Chelsea suck now. Flurry's lucky with our girls, you dog. You know? How dare you assume? Third tackle, 35. 35. Oh, penalty to the Knights. Huge. Newcastle, huge. Huge. 80s, 90s, beautiful times. You guys missed out on so much great music. And well, guess what, Daniel? You're going to miss out on the 2070s when I'm 80. Take that, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Take that, Daniel. So, riddle me that. You're going to miss out on the best years. 2080s is going to be a time to be alive, mate. Gee whiz. Like, I've heard of some good times. The prophecy. So there was a prophecy back in the ancient times of Rome, and that prophecy was that the greatest time to ever be alive is going to be 2080. So you better have to kick on, mate. You're going to have to kick on. Jackson Hastings, left hand side, to a sharp short ball. Brabham Best, Greg Marcy. Try it's over the Knights. They take the lead. Greg Marcy. Greggy Matsu, Gold Coast Titans. Greggy Matsu. Try time, 14-12. Good to come. Well, he's steering my early 20s, mate. I'm heading to schoolies out of you. 17? Gee whiz. I said late teens, early 20s. Gee whiz, Lagan. Typical Dogs fan, doesn't listen. Too much yap woofing, you know. Look at the time. Too much woofing. I said late teens, early 20s. Schoolies. Hey, mate, listen. Have you asked me permission to come to my hometown? Gold Coast is my city, my bish. Have you sent me a formal application to come to schoolies, buddy? Mate, if you're from the Gold Coast and you live in the Gold Coast, you would go to schoolies at 17, 18, 19. You would be a what was it? Foolie, Schoolie, and Toolie. Toolie is when you're too old. I think Foolie was when you were too young, and Schoolie, obviously, on the age. All right, so 14-12 into the Knights. The Knights here from the left-hand side. Try confirmed. Greg Matsu. Chris Randall. Sports Zone. You know it. We know it. We all know it. Still waiting for Flyer to let us know if the Twins are hot. If Sam Jenkinson's here, you know. Just thinking about him. So Jackson Hastings here from the left wing. And he will get the kick. Beautiful kick. 16-12 for the Knights with 33 minutes to go the game. Get a dog or a hobby, fair enough. Lag and leave them kids alone, you groom. Oh no. That says schoolies. I don't remember my schoolies. I don't even remember how I got back in New South Wales. My schoolies was actually a bit dead. It was the Foolies and Toolies that were lit. My opinion only, but music ain't getting better, only worse. No, I agree. My era would be 80s. I love 80s music. 70s is a bit too retro. A bit too old school. 80s is brilliant. 90s is decent. 2000s I liked, but the 80s for me is my favourite. I don't even mind some real old like 60s and 50s shit though. Maybe not 50s, 60s. 60s, 80s and 2000s is what I would say. So hopefully 2010s weren't that great. Alright, so Knights here at the 20. Folks say yes they are, but one is by. And this is where we end the conversation. 4 tackle here at the 42. That's okay. I was just saying, like, it doesn't really affect the situation. Funch sharp at the 50. This conversation is over. Over. So Jackson Hastings now is going to kick that ball into the corner where the Eel. Oh, knock on. Knights here. Chance. Greggy Matsu. Try time again. They go bang. They go swappa. See you later. 20-12 to kick to come. Greggy Matsu goes bang bang. Knock on from the Eels. Gives the ball back to the Knights and they go bang bang. Good kick here from Hastings, actually. Oh, they were very close to being offside. They'll be fine, though. Just came straight up there to Kai Pearce-Paul, and then he gets it off to Gregor Matsu. Too easy, baby. Well, I remember I got a lot of flack, a lot of shit from Eels fans online at the beginning of this year. I'm not getting too much shit anymore. Bing bong, Broky Sports. Bing bong. Bing bong. That's a hard... He should have done better grabbing that kick there, actually, Blaze Salongi. He should have done better. He's not a winger, he's a fullback. But then again, he should have got that, regardless. Try Tom Bing Bong. Can't wait to wake up from a 2-week bender with whatever you freaky Gold Coast people drink. Mate. Oh! They're going to check something here. I think they're checking offside. Yeah, I did say this. I did call this early. I did say, well, they'll be lucky to be onside here. I think they are offside. Kaipi's Paul is offside there, and he's the one who gets the ball. It'll be offside. I called this too. I did call this. Trent Barrett killing teams since 1999. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for Trent Barrett because he was really rude to me after a Manly Roosters game. So I don't feel sorry for him. And also, he's one of the worst coaches of all times. So it is going to be offside there against the Knights. So no try, penalty here to the Eels. Did call that early. What happened, Andrew? Well, Andrew can come back now because back to 16-12 to the Knights. There's still plenty of time here, Eels fans. Plenty of time. Harodi Wiparatus is going to be a close game. Yes, it is going to be a close game. But it's like the Eels should have done way better. They already should have done way better than what they're doing right now. Way better is what they should have done. They've lost the ball, the Eels. Knights ball at the 45. Yikes. First tackle after the penalty, and it's Knights to get the ball now because the Eels knocked it on. Greg Martzu, he's on a machine tonight. He's a machine. He won the job full time. Of course, he's desperate for the job. He's desperate for the job, and like fair play to him, but I'm just not a fan of him because he's rude. Second tackle here at the 25, off to Adam Elliott. Elliott now gives it off here to Will Price. Price now to Dane Gagai. He'll be 10 metres out from the line. Third tackle. 8 metres out. Frizzell to Will Price. Will Price hit Adam Elliott. Elliott to Jackson Hastings. Kicks it over the top here. Early kick. Taken. And trots over the Knights. Is that Bradman Best? I think it's Bradman Best, isn't it? He just deserves a try too. I think it is. It is a try time for Bradman Best. Early kick there from Jackson Hastings over the top, and Bradman Best is too good, baby. Newcastle. 30 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Good kick over the top there from Hastings. Great leap there by Bradman Best. And there we go. There we go. Gee whiz. All over the shop. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Apparently this is the 1000th day since Cody Walker passed the hat as a premiership. Is it really? He might not have scored this. He may not have scored this. I don't know. I don't know if he scored this. I have to check this. I have to check it. Are they confirming it? Have they confirmed it already? No, they are going to check it. I don't know. They haven't said anything yet. The camera's on him, but he hasn't said anything yet. They haven't said bunker yet. The camera was on him and they were booing, but... Well, I don't think he gets the ball down. It's full tackle anyway, so they'll have another opportunity to try, but... I would like to see a replay here to show the ball gets to the ground. And now they're going to... Okay, now they go to the bunker. Oh, no. I love it. The referee was just like... So the camera went to him and he hadn't heard anything yet, so he's like, he's going to get booed for no reason. But they did say they'll go to the bunker now. But he was just like, oh, why'd you put the camera back on me, man? Why'd you put the camera back on me? He doesn't ground the ball, so it'll be held up. It's going to be Knights ball at the 10, full tackle, I think. Yeah, he's held it up with his leg there, Pansini. Pansini has stopped that try with his leg. All right, so it should be no try, and it should be Knights ball at 10. So that's 2 very lucky tries the Eels haven't conceded in the last few moments. 2 very lucky tries. 2 very lucky no tries is actually what I should say. Oh no, what's Best Sport 2.0 tagged me in? Oh no, so what I'm hearing is Titans beat 2 top 4 teams from last year. I'm smelling a premiership. Correct. That's a correct one. That is absolutely bang on. Knights here. Fitz tackle. Hastings gives it off here to Will Price. Kicks it through. Gutho. Good grab. Good grab. Sports Zone says there was a poor bloke in the chat earlier that had Best and Sivo both scoring. Both of them had tries taken off him. Yeah, you're right. Why is the... It keeps going back to past the 30-minute mark. Surely that's not correct at the top. That time is not correct. Is Stevie Wonder in the bunker? What took so long? I don't know, mate. I really don't know why it took as long as it did. 4 tackle at the 40. Yeah, that guy's bet not looking fantastic. Fair tackle now at the 45, but I hope it gets up for him. But yeah, he would be spewing because both of them I think were called tries and then taken off. Well, that one was called try and taken off, wasn't it? Yes, that one was. I don't know about Sivo's one. I don't think Sivo was called try and take. No, Sivo was called no try both times. Sivo's actually had 2 tries that have been called off. Second tackle now at the 15 and Ari Tuala. Actually, I should write in my phone so that I've got my live thoughts of the games. Warriors Broncos, my 3 points was TMM. My 2 points was CHT. And then my 1 point was Barnett. I don't know what my points would be for this one. I dead set don't know at the moment. Maybe Hastings 3 at the moment. I think Hastings has been pretty good today. I would say, currently speaking, with 21 minutes to go this game, I'd say Hastings would get my 3 points. 2 points maybe to like a Gregor Martiu. And 1 point to Gutho maybe for his solidity at the back. All right, it's the Eels' third tackle to the 45. What would be your 3-2-1 so far? You need a secretary. I do need a secretary, Jay. I do. Needs to be hot, but needs to be really hot, though. Needs to be super hot, though. 4 tackle. They should have a certain amount of time to look. 5 minutes looking kills the game. I agree. And that's a brilliant tackle there from Bro Jones on Sean Lane. Comment and chat who you would have as your 3-2-1s right now, because I did set. Don't really know. And Eels ball backwards, and they will score. Blaze Talang is super coach. Blaze Talangi with a try time for the Eels and ties it up at 16-16 with a kick to come. Kick to come. Coming on up. 3 Sharp, 2 J Hayes, 1 me. Hey, listen, I like it. Very humble of you too, Daz. Are you just trying to get the Bulldogs into the humble books with you saying J above you? Try time, bing bong, might be. Knock on there from Sharp, unfortunately. And Bryce Cartwright with the jump, the alley-oop, and it'll be Blaze Slang with his second try of the game. Is Sam hot enough? No. He might throw up well on heels and a short skirt. No. No, he's a Kiwi. No. And, yeah, I don't think there's a knock on there. What I would love, right, like eventually when I can get like an assistant secretary kind of deal, is like part of their job is to, so when I wake up in the morning, they have printed all the results from like the big sports around the world onto like paper, and then I can just read like bang, but not like a newspaper. I don't want a newspaper, but just printed results, so I can just like flick it up, see that, flick it up, see like that, flick it up, like see like that. Just so simple. And they do all like the searching for it all. That's what we want. Best has been okay and I hate him. Yeah, Brad Best has been good, actually. I'll probably go Brad Best for the 1 point, you're right. And Moses misses the kick off the post and misses, I think. It must have gone underneath. So it's 16-16 with 26 and a half minutes to go for you guys. Wowee. So, let's see who wins this battle of the bottom 4. Newcastle Knights are their own worst enemy. You're not wrong. Well, actually, to be fair, the Knights aren't bottom 4. And they won't be bottom 4. They would be 13th unless they end up losing this game by another 70 points, which I don't think is going to be happening. But they are in 13th. And if they were to lose this game, the Knights, they are very much in range of going down to the bottom 3 next week. Very much in range. Question, was the use of your foot to stop a try outlawed? Yes, Tim Barrett. Yes, but not in that. Like, if you're talking black and white, you're right. If you're talking black and white, you're right. But in that context, it's like it's okay, I believe. But black and white, you're right. I'm talking perspective-based, which you don't know if the NRL has given it a black and white ruling or a perspective opinion-based one. Like a judge, you can judge based off of the context of it. Fit tackle over the Eels at 30. So again, you're right, but... You're right, but... And... Oh, it's another knock-on for the Knights. Another knock-on from the Knights here. So it's going to be Eels ball at 10. Eels ball at 10. Does Parra have to win every game to make the 8? Oh, bro. Don't even think about that yet. No. No. Mate, we're only round 17. You got round 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. You still got 10 games to go, mate. Plenty of time. You're only out of the Eels are only out of the 8. Oh, wait. Jeez. I forgot your last. No, but you need to win like at least like 8 of them. I would say at least 8. Sorry, it's still too early to be thinking about this, but you need like your last. So yes, I will say yes, but it's still a little bit too early to be kind of thinking about that. Take it one game at a time, mate. You guys aren't even close to the top 8, especially with a performance like this. Neither of these teams should be top 8 teams with a performance like this tonight. However, just take it one game at a time, mate. Win this game by 1 point. Win next week, win the week after. Just take one game at a time. Folks, Parra can't make the 8. Can, won't. Can, but won't. Oh, at the back. That's a mistake there, but the Eels are nice away. They've given it off here. That's huge. Will Price is away here. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. Will Price at the 45. Great little pass there. I don't know who it was by. Maybe Renari Tuala to Will Price. That was brilliant. Left-hand side here, the Knights. They're on fire. They've got numbers. They've got numbers galore here. They've got numbers galore at the 30, the 50, 25, the 20. Bradman Best second tackle here. Bradman Best second tackle at the 20. That's got to be a professional foul, referee. He's clearly held on to him too long there. Looked for the potential kick. Just go down. Oh, the Knights have ruined that real fast-paced opportunity, but there was also a professional foul, I thought, just then. Katahoni Wiparata says, let's go the Eels. So, Knights now at the 20. Will Price, he'll get taken out at the 15. Will Price has had a solid game, though. Will Price has had a pretty decent game here. Jackson Hastings. Hastings at the back here. Adam Elliott. Elliott gives it off to Fletcher Sharp, and he'll be taken down 12 metres out. Fit tackle. Fit tackle. Brayley off to Hastings. Hastings kicks that ball. Slight little dink, but not a good kick there from Hastings. But Eels bought the 5. Would you have Hastings in your top 3? Would you potentially actually put... potentially be putting in Will Price? Hastings, he's got... I don't know, line break assist 1. No, you're probably actually going with Will Price. 2 line breaks, 64 metres from 10 runs, 10 post-contact metres, had 2 tackle breaks as well. Has he missed many tackles? 11 tackles made, 2 missed, 2 ineffective, not great. Fit tackle here at the 35, whilst Hastings has had 11 tackles, 1 missed, 1 ineffective. But I'm going to have a great deal of stats, 2 tackle breaks, 2 line break assists. I don't know. I actually don't know. Jacob Hafiz had Greg Matthews also had a big game. Nah, Greg Matthews has to be a part of the list. He'd probably go 2 points. You could argue he's a 3-pointer as well. There's no clear definitive outlier for that 3 points at the moment, in my opinion. No complete outlier. All right, so the Knights now. 3rd tackle at the 45. 22 minutes to go here in the game. He's knocked it on. He's knocked it on here, Saifidi. He has knocked it on. So it will be Eels ball at the 45. That's right. Jeff Jackson says Newcastle's outcastle made out of sand. Yes. Especially with a play like that. Hastings versus Gamble. Who's better? 2 different positions. Gamble's not a halfback. Hastings is a halfback, not a 5'8". Gamble's a 5'8", not a halfback. So 2 different positions. Also, I would lean with Hastings. If you're talking about overall quality, I'd say Hastings. But Will Price is doing a good job here, though. Will Price has been doing a decent job here, though. So the Eels, they're going to get this ball to... Is it Dury? Yeah, it was Dury to the 40. First tackle, Dylan Brown. I haven't seen him much at all today, Dylan Brown. 22 metres out of the line, second tackle. Sean Russell, he'll give it off. I don't know if the Eels remember how to win. That's their issue right now. We spoke about this in the Warriors-Broncos game. I don't know if the Eels remember how to win. I think that's their problem in today's game. The Eels taking down 21 metres out of the line, third tackle. They're 25 out, third tackle, and Mitchell Moses out to... I don't know how much Zach Lomax adjusts this team, though. Like, what does a winger adjust on this team? How does a winger change them from this to a genuine competitor? I think they need to do a massive reshuffle. Fifth tackle now, 15 metres out here for the line. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Right-hand side of Moses. Moses at the back here, Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown, good ball over the top. Chance, he goes to the corner. Good defense. Oh, I don't know. It might be a hat trick. He might be out, Blaze Salungi. This is going to be really close. I would say he's out. I think he's out here. And I think he should have done better here. I know Blaze Salungi scored 2 tries tonight, but I think he should have done better here. I think that most wingers would get this try, but he hasn't. I don't think he has. I don't think he has. His right knee's down. No, he has got that. Oh. This is actually going to be really close. I think he's got it. I think he has got it. Yeah, no, he has. Oh, but he's short, and then the ball rolls. Wow. I don't agree with that call. I think that's a try. I don't agree. I don't know if I could agree with that. No, he wasn't out. They're just saying he rolled it. But I also think he might have actually just scored that on the first, when the ball went down. I don't know. I don't think he was short. It's controversial. I'm okay with it. It was called a no try, so inconclusive regardless. But Eels fans probably wouldn't be too impressed by that one. Knights would be pretty happy, but Eels fans probably won't be too impressed. Please don't spam the chat, Jeff Jackson. Please don't spam, brother. William Seneca says, go Eels, don't give up. Well, the Knights here with the ball at the 12. So they'll go right-hand side, now the Knights to the 15. So he does definitely lose it, Christian. Christian cases, but I don't see where he ever loses that. So he does definitely lose the ball because it rolls. So what they're saying is that the ball is grounded short of the line and then obviously it rolls, which it does. It means he's lost connection with the hand and it's rolling up his arm. The Knights have lost the ball here, so it's going to be Eels ball at 30. But he definitely loses it. It's just it comes down to whether the first contact of the ball on the ground was on the line or if it was short. I personally believe it actually probably was hitting the line. Yeah, the Knights have really lost their way in the last few minutes. Logan Baltic says, Blaze ground the ball short and rolled out of his hand and cleared no try. I don't know about that. I think that it could have been grounded on the smallest touch of the white line. But again, I'm okay with it. I think it's controversial, but I'm okay with it. He's definitely lost the ball eventually. It just comes down to whether it was immediately planted on the line. That's a try under the new rules. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's rolled up his arm. What I'm arguing is that the ball... Moses, try time. Moses, try time. That's huge. That's absolutely incorrect, Andrew Backhouse, and I'll prove you wrong in a second. So 20-16 here to the Eels with 19 minutes to go of the game, and Moses fired up. Mitchell Moses fired up, son. Absolutely fired up. So you can't roll the ball even if you maintain the hand on the ball the whole time. His hand didn't stay on the ball the whole time. It rolled up his wrist area. But this is a great try up the scrum here. Left-hand side to Talangi. Talangi then got it off to Brown. Brown gives it off here to Moses, and just poor defense there from the Knights, who've just fallen apart in the last few moments. Dane Gagai, unfortunately getting beaten for speed there by Moses, which is probably the reason why Gagai shouldn't be in Origin, because he'd be going up against Moses. Hey, I got Moses for 2 tries and 10 points. Love that. Moses, little kid, just scored at the end of the school recess. That was a really good try. He scored 2 tries today. And now Moses has gone into the 3 points here for the Eels. If the Eels win this game, Moses gets the 3. If the Knights win this game, you probably still give it to Greggy Matthew. Knights are really unlucky, though, because they actually had 2 tries that were taken off them. Both of them were no tries, but still pretty unlucky. It was his arm, not his hand. If it had been his hand rolling, it would have been fine. Yeah, if his hand had been rolling like this, it would have been fine. You're right. But because it rolls onto his wrist. But again, I've only seen it just briefly, obviously. You guys could go back and have a look at it more and see it better. But from the brief look that I obviously got to watch, it definitely, I thought that it nicked just that little bit of the line just before it started to roll. But Obviously, can't think too much, but going back. So the Eels, Mitchell Moses from the wing, he will miss the kick. 4-point game. 20-16 of the Eels here, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. Actually been a good game. It's actually been a good game. Let's go W. Cohen says, so the Eels, they win this game, would go to... It would be the 5th win in a row for a team that is in last. Rabbitohs versus the Titans. Tigers versus the Titans. Titans versus the Warriors. Tigers versus the Raiders. And the Eels versus the Knights. But unfortunately, next week, the Tigers play the Storm. Well, to be fair, the Tigers play the Roosters tomorrow, so that would include... That would go to potentially 6th. 6 wins in a row. If the Tigers can win that, but I doubt that. It would be a very roostery loss, though. Eels now. 17.5 minutes to go here of the game. They're at the 10. TSM on G Fuel, man, for 12 months. Get around you, brother. This is what a week Moses has had. Yeah, Moses has been incredible this week. He's on form. But again, like I said in Origin, I've always loved Moses as a player. I think Mitchell Moses is a great player, very underrated. And the reason he's underrated is because he's an Eels player, and I don't think people like the Eels. Fair enough, kind of too. Dylan Brown taken down at the 40. Strong run by D-Bag. Christian Kerr says, if Bronx won, I reckon I would had a perfect tipping week. Yeah, well, you tipped the Titans, so you're already on a winning streak. So 4 tackle now. Yeah, need the old NFL pylon camera. Need a camera on the side. Oh, he's trying to argue a high tackle there. Mitchell Moses, bro, just get up and play the ball. Get up and play the ball, Winja. Oh, shit. And Fletcher Sharp will let that ball go over the sideline 30 metres out. I tell you what, like, I love Moses as a player, man. He's a good player, but the whinging does my head in. The whinging does my head in. He probably has a right to whinge him at that one because Hastings has contacted him high. But it's like, you just don't care anymore because he whinges on everything. Same with Dylan Brown. And it's like, Eels fans wonder why you get, like, people hate their team. It's because you got guys who don't stop whinging. And then you see instances like that where they actually deserve to whinge, but the referee didn't care because they whinge so much. So right-hand side, I would say, let's not get too crazy, Christian Kerr. Moses is a better rep player than Cleary. I don't think you get too crazy based off of, this short time frame. But Moses, so far, has proven a lot at the Origin rep arena more than Cleary. He has. So far, but not too much. Just, yeah, good run by Jacob Safedi. Fletcher, no, gee whiz, who's got the ball? It was Phoenix Crossland. I always look at the 9 and think Jaden Brayley, but it's Crossland. Crossland. Fit tackle now, Jackson Hastings. Hastings to Will Price. Will Price here. Fit tackle to Dane Gagai. Dane Gagai kicks it through. Oh, nice try in the corner. Anari Chuala. This game's crazy. 20-20 with a get to come. Anari Chuala, this is wild. What a random game. This was expected to be such an awful game. It's ended up being an absolute cracker. So Crossland gives it off to Hastings. Hastings there to Price. Price to Gagai. Nearly messed it up. Gagai just a slight little dink. Sean Russell comes through. Dan Gagai doesn't touch it, I don't think. And then Anari Chuala grabs it before he goes over the sideline. Yeah, he does. And he says, yes, but I want my boys to complain. Yeah, well, how did it work out for you just then? The referee ignored it. You know why? Because he doesn't care about your complaints anymore. Because you complain so much about shit that isn't worthy of a penalty. So guess what? You didn't get the penalty, which you probably should have got. Which you probably wouldn't have got anyway. But it also shows that it gets old. It gets repetitive. It gets tiring. And referees don't give a shit. Right? So when you do actually complain like that, where you should have probably got a penalty, the referee doesn't even give a second thought. If you go through and you only complain about the legitimate things that happen, then guess what? The referee will take notice because he'll know that you're honest and trustworthy in what you're actually complaining about. Mitchell Moses and Dylan Brown have not built up any kind of rapport with any referee to actually make the referees believe what they're saying because they complain about every little nook and cranny. So I disagree with you. I disagree that you want players like that who complain about everything. You want players to complain, but not about literally every single thing on the field. Eels. You want players to complain for a little moment here, there, when it's deserved. But when it's constantly just nonsensical shit that they're complaining about, it's going to ruin their reputation, their rapport with referees, and they will take less care factor to when they're complaining about something that's legitimate. That's my thoughts. So Jackson Hastings here from the right-hand wing. That's my thoughts. You're entitled to your opinion. I disagree with you, but that's my thoughts. Hastings here from the right wing to take the lead. He will... he slotted it. That's beautiful. That is slot beautiful. 22-20 of the Knights with 13 minutes and 46 seconds to go here of the game. Parramatta don't feel like a last place team. Their team is too good on paper to be last. I 100% agree with you, Christian. Their team is way too good to be last on paper, but at the end of the day, it's just not working out for them at the moment. But currently they're last. But also the Tigers could lose by enough to the Roosters tomorrow that even if they lost by 2 points, the Tigers could still go to last. But if the Eels win this game, then that'd be great because their team on paper isn't last, but they did sack Brad Arthur, and Trent Barrett's not a coach that you have too much confidence in. That is a great strike by Jackson Hastings, Ashton Kelson for sure. Also, guys, don't forget, we will be streaming the Storm versus the Raiders game right after this, the final game of the day. And we've got 3 games again tomorrow. Jeez, big weekend. 3 games again tomorrow. I don't know the order, but I know Roosters Tigers is there, Panthers Cowboys is there, and the Dolphins Dragons are 3 games tomorrow. Do you think New South Wales would have won game 1 if they had 13 players? No, I do not. No, I do not. Third tackle now at the 22, but it also changes the complete complexion of the game. And then game 1, if they win, changes the whole aspects and complexion of game 2. So, no, I do not believe that. Forward tackle. People were so nearsighted. So nearsighted. It's just like, bang, one thing happened. The whole world revolves around that one thing. So when Queensland won game 1, New South Wales, no chance. New South Wales win game 2, now Queensland apparently no chance. Not you, just saying in general how people think. So Eels here at the 13. It's going to be Gutho. Gets his ball out to the 20. When you're like in the media industry, that we are content creator or news or whatever, you see everyone and their opinions, right? You see everyone. And it's crazy the flip-floppy nature. Have they called penalty here to the Eels? Oh no, Crossland here is injured. He's going to have to come off for a HIA. He's going to have to come off for a HIA. Siva. Oh yeah, Crossland, his head just got whacked. And then he felt it a little bit after. God bless him. That was a brilliant kick. Yeah, it was. Yeah, what a game, Rocky Sports. Yeah, it has turned into a fantastic game here between 2 teams that you just wouldn't expect this to be the game. Weird one. Do you think Rabbits made the 8? Too early to tell. Games ain't won on paper, 7 says correct. 100%. Sport Actions, Rabbits haven't played anybody yet. They haven't proven themselves against Jack yet. Who they've beaten? They've beaten, the Titans, the Broncos, who haven't won a game in a month and a half. The Titans, who were bottom 4 and were, like second last at the time. Who else did they beat? The Eels? They're last. Rabbits have beaten jack shit in the last 4 weeks. They've won games, but against nobodies. I want to see them against a good team. And we will see the Rabbitohs against a good team. When do we... Because they're on the bye this week. Rabbitohs, their next upcoming games are... Eels next week. Oh, get off it. They play Manly, Broncos, Titans, and the Eels. But 4 weeks proves nothing. And Manly was a reserve grade Manly team too. They play the Eels next. Whoop-de-doo. Then the Dolphins, the Tigers, the Raiders, the Sharks, the Storm, the Tigers, the Knights, and Panthers and Roosters. So their last real back end of stretch, the Rabbits will play the Sharks away, the Storm at home, Tigers away, Knights at home, Panthers and Roosters. That's a tough stretch. So they want to get a move on now. My answer, based off of what I've just seen, is no. Based off what I've just seen on their back end of stretch, outside of these next few weeks, is no. All right, so it's going to be second tackle here for the Knights. They're at the 42. But I know Rabbitohs fans won't like me saying that, but I think that if you actually look into it, you probably know what I'm saying. So Knights here, second tackle, and they'll get this ball here to the 45. It's the same reason I'll tell you the Titans probably won't make it. And I know the Titans people will laugh at me saying the Titans in the same breath anyway, but they're only 2 points off the Rabbitohs. If you think about them, you can also think about the other team that just won 66-6. But I would also say no because they've got a really tough schedule at home. Fourth tackle now for the Knights, and they'll get this ball here to the 25, fifth tackle. Crichton says, you're just a certified South hater. Can't wait till we win the comp this year so I can come to your house and take a shit in your front porch. That was really aggressive, but out of nowhere. Oh, knocked on! Knights! Oh, I thought it was knocked off on the Eels. Oh! No, Chihuahua! Oh, it's going to be a try to the Knights. What has just happened here? They're going to call try. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. Norwich Wales got another try in the corner. I think they're going to check this. They're going to have to check this because this is all over. Moses and Gutho are complaining. I think they probably have a right to complain about this one. I don't know, actually. This is so all over the shop. Yeah, what in the shit fest, Asmay says? Good call. Will Price, he's been good today. Sivo up, knocked back there by Gagai into Fletcher Sharp's hands. He'll flick it at the back. I think there's going to be an accidental offside here, right? Because the ball gets flicked back here by Fletcher Sharp. And then I think it goes off Dane Gagai's leg, maybe or somebody's leg, or Frizzell's leg, somebody. Gagai's leg, that's going to knock on. That's going to be a knock on there from Fletcher Sharp. It's gone backwards, but they might call this a knock on. No, I know, Christian. No, I know who you're talking about. And Trell will lose his temper and get suspended. Jay Hayes says, South's in the comp this year. Pass the bong, bud. it's a good call. They're going to check. It's going to go to the bunker. 10 minutes to go here of this crazy game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Yeah, if Gagai's leg wasn't there, mate, then this would have been a try. But unfortunately, this will be... I don't know how, look, to talk on a common sense level, which the bunker doesn't do, I don't really know how that's a knock on because the arm is facing backwards. I'm okay with the call because that's kind of what you have to call in that situation. It's a really shit situation. But I don't personally think that's a knock on. It's hard though because his hand was backwards. I don't know. I'm all over the shop. Classic Moses and Gutho complaining like a chick. Well, this one was right to complain about. My gang hate Dane Gagai. Well, they're still leading 22-20 here, the Knights. Still leading 22-20. Regan Campbell-Gillard, second tackle now. Get this ball here to the 20. They keep adding on minutes. There's now 11 minutes to go. It was 10 minutes to go. There's no way they just gave him an extra minute in this game. The Knights disallowed tries. Yeah, a lot of disallowed tries. Cohen says no, bro. What do you mean no, bro? No what? Me? No what? 4 tackle here for the Eels at the 35. Very lucky not to give away a penalty there, Newcastle. Jaden Brayley. 9, Crossland. 9, Crossland. 9, Crossland. Brayley, 14. Brayley, 14. Brayley, 14. Get into your head. And it'll be Moses with a huge kick. Really difficult kick to take here for Fletcher Sharp. Oh, brilliant take by Daz, mate. Brilliant take by big fella Daz, mate. Great pass by Price. Price has been good today. He has been good. Don't want to get too crazy on him because it is just a debut against the last place team. But Will Price has been good today. Christian, I have probably spent more on South than you have earned. Probably. Flurry is a lot older than you, Christian. And Flurry was a Rabbitohs fan before she became a Titans fan. Still kind of is a Rabbitohs fan, but not too much. Obviously, full on Titans now. Then it's 26-20. No, it's 22-20. The Knights just had a try taken away from them. And then I'll update if it's below me as 26-20. So the Eels now, Micah Sivo. He'll get this ball out to the right-hand side. And that'll be 15 metres out here from their own line. 9.5 to go here. And then we'll be straight on into the Storm versus the Raiders game. Imagine winning your 15th wooden spoon 2 years removed from a grand final. Imagine being on nearly as many spoons as years the Titans been at the comp. Critic says, how do you switch from Rabbits to Titans? That makes no sense. Well, Flurry lives on the Gold Coast. Flurry's in the front line. If you watch the vlogs, Christian, Flurry's the one that sits behind me with the purple hair. So the Eels at the 40. Oh, they're away here, Regan Campbell-Gillard. I would have argued that was forward pass. Oh, he didn't find the pass of Dylan Brown. Was on the outside of him. It would have been a try, Dylan Brown. Left hand side, Dylan Brown with the ball at the 23. Knock on Knights. Here's the Eels' opportunity. Here is the Eels' opportunity. So Will Price has gone down here. Dylan Brown would have had a try if they had seen the outside just there. Deary me, what a game though. What a game. Mary Matataka, fresh off a nice little Warriors win to make up for last week. The old Warriors getting a good win, and I love it against those guys too. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships, Mary Matataka. We appreciate you. Luman, Dominic Rudder, Juddy Sports, Lucas, and Jamie19 all gifted memberships. Thank you very much to Mary. Thank you very much. Well, the Eels are going to get an opportunity here, 10 metres out of the line. Love when Collingwood choke. What's the score, Daz? The Sunnies flogging them. Go the Suns, mate. Up the Gold Coast. Up the Gold Coast. Always been a massive Suns fan. Massive Suns fan. Massive Suns fan. All right, so Gutho rolls his ball back. Nearly made a mistake out of the scrum there from their 9. And it'll be 7 metres out of the line. Pay Titans membership. Owen Christian, my daughter-in-law, works for Rusty. Get around, Rusty. I sat close to him for that Roosters Rabbitohs prelim in 2019 before Allianz got destroyed. Second tackle gives up to Moses. 10 metres out off to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown gives it underneath here to Sean Russell. He's 8 metres out. Is that Sean Russell? No, it was Gutho there with the ball. Sean Russell's playing it. He goes right to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown at the 15. He'll go short to Regan Campbell-Gillard. And Freddie Mercury goes down to the 10. 4 tackle now. 10 metres out. Brendan Hands. Chance here for the Eels, knock on. Knights can pick it up and be away. The Knights are away. They're at the 20. He's at the 30. Bradman Best to seal the game. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. And I think that's probably going to seal the game here for the Newcastle Knights. Bradman Best scores. The Eels stay in last. What a breakaway there by Bradman Best. The Eels, they push the pass too much on the right-hand side. They lose the ball. Bradman Best picks it up and he takes it 90 metres, basically under the post. Bing bong. Can't hear the fans who are giving a crack about the Titans not winning too many games. Can't hear them. Panasini got absolutely crunched there, and then Blaze Lung, unfortunately, the pass wasn't for him. Well, it didn't go to where he needed to be. Drops the ball, and then Bradman Best is just too much pace there for Big Bradman. Too much pace. Give it to Fletcher Hogg. Exactly right. I want him for Supercoach. She has a funny farm in Nimbin. How do you like those apples? Exactly right. Suns won. 101.90. Sun up the Sunnies. Yeah, the Sunnies. I told you Best deserves a point, and I have him. Yeah, I'm going to give Bradman Best maybe... Trent Barrett's not happy. Oh, man. He's not happy. Trent Barrett. Again, I wouldn't have had a problem with him if he wasn't rude to me a couple of years ago. Bradman Best today, 256 run meters, 3 line breaks, 1 try. I think he might even get the 3. Dasman says, Para want to lose more than the Sharks. Oh, no, Daz. No, Daz, mate. There is no team in history that has ever wanted to lose a game more than the Sharks against the Dogs last night. They were desperate. They were begging to lose that game. And then guess what? They got it. They got the loss. They're very happy. So 28-20 here to the Knights with 6 minutes to go of the game. Suck one Baz, Dasmate says. Tommy says, enjoy Para Trent. Oh, it's just like, he's not got a great coaching record, the old Trent. Trent Barrett. All right. Can I get a membership here? Okay. 6 minutes to go here. We'll literally have to go straight into that next stream, by the way, the Storm Raiders. We'll have to go straight into it. So the Eels will have to go for the short kickoff here. And it's gone 10. I think it's gone 10. I'm okay with it. Yeah, on the dot 10. I'm okay with it. Knights fans are booing, but I'm okay with it. I think it hits the 40. I think it grazes the 40, and that's where he grabs it. So second tackle. He feeds cross and has failed his HIA, by the way. Failed his HIA. Eels here. It's a huge hit by Matt Dury. 24 metres out of the line. Third tackle here for the Eels. Please don't talk about that, Daz, with DoorDash, because there's no such thing as DoorDash in this country, and I have to drive all the way across town tonight to get some food at like 11:30 when the next game finishes. Fourth tackle now, 5 metres out for the Eels. They have to score this set. They have to score right now. Junior Bolo gives it off here to Sean Lane. Sean Lane goes for a run. He'll be 10 metres out from the line. Just not the same play he was before, though. That was it a rib injury or something? I can't remember. Junior Bolo, fit tackle, short ball. Oh, this is going to be a try to the Eels. Wow, what an offload. That is a fantastic offload there from, Brendan Hands and Junior Bolo. And Junior Bolo will score a try. It's going to be a 4-point game. This game's incredible. 28-24 here with 4 minutes 45 to go. This is an incredible game. Junior Bolo, short ball to Bryce Cartwright. And then Cartwright gets the offload there to Junior Bolo. So, 4-point game here with 4.5 minutes to go. It is an absolute bolter of a game, this one. A bolter. Bang. Eels, they don't want it last. Either way, Titans aren't going down anywhere, so... the Eels had to win by 50 to go by the Titans, so I'm alright. Jeez, 4 minutes 20 to go here. This is a cracker game. Still on for the squeals, Sashin. Still on for the squeals. Eels have had 54% possession so far, 46% to the Knights, and Moses will get the kick. 28-26, 4 minutes to go here of the game. 4:20 to go of the game. Jay's talking about Reefer Farms. Well, there's 4 minutes 20 to go here of the game. So let's see if this goes to the 10. Yeah, that breaks the plane. No, I disagree. They're looking at where he's come down with the ball. They're not looking where he caught the ball. The commentary is looking where he's come down with the ball and said he's half a metre short. He's caught the ball on the 40-metre line and then been tackled half a metre short. That's the issue there. I think he's got it. I think he's caught that at the 40. I think it's fine there for the Eels. All right, so Junior Bolo, first tackle, 4:15 to go here of this ripper game. First tackle at the 15. I'll go right-hand side here. They've got numbers. Oh, it's a high tackle, I would say. Penalty, surely. No, that should have been a penalty to the Eels, that one. Second tackle at the 35. Jackson Hastings special. Second tackle now, Sean Lane. He'll get this ball to the 40. Third tackle. Jeez, at least we've had a ripper couple of games this weekend. It's not just been a dead weekend during Origin. Like, this has been a good weekend of footy. They go left, and it's going to be Sean Russell at the halfway point, fourth tackle. They're only down by 2. They could go for a 2-point field goal if they wanted to. Does Moses have the boot on him? Right inside here, they give it off to Gutho. Gutho gives it off here to Moses. Moses gives it off here. They've got a chance here, the right-hand wing. They're at 20. Oh, he's lost the ball, has he? No, he's 15 out. Fifth tackle here for the Eels. They're 15 out. They can't go for the 2-point field goal anymore. Mitchell Moses puts the ball across. Not a good kill. Oh! Knights get the ball. Jeez, I think Eels knocked it on. This is wild. First tackle of the Knights to the 5. Oh, boy. First, I did not think that I'd be commentating like this in this game. Did not think that. Second tackle of the Knights, 10 metres out. I'll give it off here to Tyson Frizzell, and Frizzell to the 20. Third tackle. It went backwards from Will Price. I thought it was a knock-on from the Eels, but it went backwards from Will Price. Not the mind. Titans get around flurry. Fourth tackle now at the 28. Yeah, straight to Amy Park with this. That's a high tackle. No, apparently not. They're booing, but then again, if they called that a high tackle, they should have called the one on Jackson Hastings before too. Hastings now will kick this ball to, I think is that Sean, no, Blaze Talangi? No, Talangi's on the other side. Sean Russell, I was right the first time. 2.5 to go here, first tackle, 30 out, Dylan Brown. Jeez, this has been a non-stop game, this. Second tackle now at the 35. 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go here of the game. 2-point game. They will get within range for a 2-point field goal. They will, if Moses has got the boot on him, but they are looking like they want to go for the try, which makes sense. They want to go for the win, but if they want to go for the extra time play, a 2-point field goal is probably on. I think Moses could. They go right-hand side, though. They go to Cartwright. Cartwright gives it out to Blaze Talangi. Talangi at the 35, at the 30, at the 25. Forward tackle. Now, Knights, you can't give away a penalty. The Eels are coming strong here. They're just going to try and remember how to win, the Eels. They got to remember how to win. They don't win much. They got to remember how to win. Off to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown gives up to Sean Russell. Russell, 11 metres out. Minute 41 to go here. If they score here, great. If they don't, they'll probably get 2-3 tackles to finish it up. Junior Baller here. Fifth tackle to Gutho. What on earth was that from Gutho? Oh, it's a knock on there. The Knights away. The Knights have finished the game up. Bradman Best seals the game. Bradman Best picks it up. Another try. And that, my friends, is game over. Bradman Best gets the 3 points for sure. Bradman Best seals the game here for Newcastle. The Eels remain in last. It'll be 32-26 with the kick to come. It'll be 34-26. Another unfortunate pushed pass there from the Eels down that right-hand side. It's come a gutser, and you've seen the Knights run away with it here. Again, they just keep pushing it down that Blaze-Salungi side, but Gutho, he kind of ruined that with an awful one there. It was all Gutho. It was all Gutho. Then Pansy knocks it on, but it was all Gutho's fault for that try, unfortunately. Moses was super, Moses was ripping into Gutho there, and fair dues. He's valid for doing it. He's valid for ripping into Gutho for that one. He's valid. So 32-26 here, the Knights with 53 seconds to go here. I'd say best has been my 3 points. 2 points, maybe Will Price. 2 points, Will Price, and 1 point, I'd probably go Greggy Martiu. Gee whiz. He'd be above 300 metres now, Bradman Best. He'd be above 300. With a shoot play. Yeah, it was a shoot play, Flurry, but you've got to remember as well, like it's clock pressure, scoreboard pressure. It's going to happen. That's what happens. TSMG feels that this team doesn't deserve Moses. I agree, but I also say to everyone, what does Zach Lomax do to change his team next year? A winger's not going to change you from the wooden spooners currently to, one of the best teams in the comp. It doesn't bring you back to 2022 form. It doesn't. A winger doesn't do that. So what do the Eels do going forward? I told you guys, after the grand final a couple of years ago, their window was done. Their window is done, right? They do need to go through a reshuffle. I don't think you lose Moses, but could you move on from Dylan Brown? I think you could. I think the Eels could move on from Dylan Brown. I don't think it would hurt them too much. Dylan Brown hasn't exactly gotten to the form that he needs to do here. Maybe Dylan Brown goes to the Warriors, or maybe Dylan Brown goes somewhere else, to the Sharkies. I don't know. But I would split them up. I don't think they're getting the job done. I still think that the Eels need a more pacey, energetic, creative fullback. Gutho is a solid fullback, but I think they need to move on. I do. Whether they put him in the centres or put him somewhere else, I don't know. But the Eels need to start changing their team around. They do. They do. They need to start changing their team around. They need to start rebuilding. They are not the 2022 Eels anymore. They are back to literally last place. They are 17th position right now. And there's more teams coming in, so sign someone now, mate. Because you're going to have either Papua New Guinea or Perth come in, and then whoever doesn't get out of those two, the other one will come in. There's potentially a second New Zealand team, or maybe there's a Western Corridor or Brisbane team, or there's maybe the North Sydney Bears. You need to act now, Eels, because otherwise you'll be falling apart. You'll be falling behind the pack very quickly. Very quickly. But there we go, guys. Newcastle, they win 34-26 here at McDonald Jones Stadium. I've got to jump off because I've got to switch across to the next stream, which is the Melbourne Storm versus the Canberra Raiders game. Obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new round tier. The Knights will go to, for the time being, above the Warriors, above the Raiders, and above the Dragons 2 into 10th position. The Knights will go back into 10th position because they won by 8. They only need to win by 6. To go above them. So there you go. And the Eels, they do stay in last. If the Tigers lose tomorrow by about 24 points, the Eels will go to second last. So it just comes down to that. But all right, guys, I'll jump off. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes' time. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new round tier. Storm Raiders. Let's get it. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.